Peasants podcast.
I gotta get away with this. No!
Say, man, you got a joint? No, not on me, man.
I don't have facts to back this up.
It'd be a lot cooler if you did.
That's true. Sometimes I cry.
Oh!
Lick my butthole, he laughed.
From the strangest corners of the internet, here to bring you opinions of the world from an altered perspective. Here are your hosts, the Drunken Peasants.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Drunken Peasants podcast. This is episode 1125.
Do it live!
Doing it live, 1125. I get to do that every five.
Every five.
Every time there's five at the end.
Yeah.
Which happens every 10 times.
It's not bad.
Yeah. And sometimes there's like a 55. You can
Every seven, you get to say all dogs go to heaven.
Ooh. We have a Patreon guest that I'm going to bring on in just a moment here. I'm going to ask that all of you please like the stream. Liking the stream is very important. Also, do me a favor and support us on Patreon. We got a Patreon private show tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's Christmas time. Everybody loves Christmas. If you can't support us on Patreon, you can always print out a picture of Ben and I, frame it, and put it on your family credenza. It's always another way to show support. If you then take a picture of the pictures of us on your family credenza, we could print out the picture that you've taken of us, that you placed on your family credenza. We could print it out, frame it ourselves, and place it individually on our family credenzas. There's a lot of work we could be doing. You guys know this, right? Those of you at home watching right now, our credenzas could be decored.
Credenzas.
If you felt like it, we got options is all I'm saying. It's 2023, man. The future is ours.
We got Liquid Skelly back with us again. Remember the floating?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's up, Skelly? Did you Did you see Donald Trump's major announcement?
Oh, yes! I loved it so much.
I didn't see it. Catch me up.
Donald Trump announced today for $99 you can get digital Trump trading cards. And the card that he posted was him in like a superhero outfit with a wrestling belt on. It was very patriotic. No bones about it.
Real question, Billy. Would you buy that or Magic's 30th edition?
Oh, the one, the $1,000 one?
Yes.
Oh, I'd buy a Trump card.
I know.
At least the Trump card is a good waste of money.
It's funny, not sad.
You're like, this is a horrible thing. Like, you would never want a Trump card.
Sad.
Exactly.
And but the Magic the Gathering 30th anniversary countdown kits, those were great. I tried to buy one of those, but they sold out, and I cried. So it's been a good time to be a Magic the Gathering card fan. Matter of fact, I have a stack of them on my family credenza.
Exactly.
So don't forget, immediately following this episode, for all of our patrons, $10 or above, we will be doing the final two chapters of the Brent Spiner fan fiction memoir book, audiobook.
Yeah.
And it will be available for the first time ever tonight for people who are members. Now, there's 3 levels of membership, all right? You would want to choose the post shows and more level to get this perk. So just so you know, if you don't want to do Patreon, you can join and then do different perks.
Yeah, if you only want to do money transactions through YouTube and Google, we got you covered. You fun people.
If you want to be the inferior patron, go ahead.
Yeah, if you don't want to be a Patreon, that's fine. You don't have to be. Nobody's forcing you, okay? You got options.
Yeah, we're putting it out there for the people who are fine just doing it through YouTube.
Our good friend, Buff Weeb in the chat, Big Diesel, he's at the gym right now, working out. And if we make him laugh, he could die. He could actually drop a weight on his chest to die. Big Diesel, I'm not going to be funny all night because I care about you that much.
Yes, that's why I won't be funny all night. Yes, to save his life.
Yeah.
Also, visit our sponsor, link in the description for some cool products through Vance Global. Use the code Peasants at checkout. Get 20% off your entire order. It's really helping the show out, and I'm hearing rave reviews from all the products that they get there, so you should check that out as well.
There's even CBD for those that are like, well, I don't think about the whole high thing. Well, it's CBD. You can even get it there.
Yeah. You got options.
Exactly.
You could hang it on your Christmas tree or your Hanukkah bush. You got options.
Well, I mean, you're going to be having some... lost it. See, once again, saving Diesel's life.
Yeah, if you were funny right there, we all could have died.
Exactly. Well, I'm safe from that.
Magicus Jess Bro says, I'd like to have a photo of Billy and Ben and say they are my spiritual leaders. I think that's fair. Ben and I are kind of like a conduit for your spiritual enlightenment. Everybody watching. Everybody.
Hey, that intro card. That intro card that you guys have with the 2 drawings of you guys. Boom! NFT cards.
$99, just like Donald Trump.
For a digital receipt that says you own it.
Ben, you gotta be careful. Laughing like that gets you killed.
Hold on.
Uh-oh.
I saw this earlier and I'm like, why does he think that? All right, we have to watch this. We have to watch this.
Oh, T-Bop?
Yeah. Hold on a second. First, I'm gonna play the video, and then I'm gonna. And then I realize why he thinks this now. This is hilarious. Here we go.
You're lucky you're not at the gym right now, Ben. You could die.
My house is kind of my gym, though.
Well, you're lucky you're not under 300 pounds of iron right now.
All right. So here's T-Bob talking about us. T-Bob has a new interesting theory about us.
So I was actually going to do a little bit when I came on about being HR, about being y'all's HR and being bombarded by T-Bob calls. I knew it. I prophesized this.
So yeah, this is just crazy. Remember, he thought we were gay guys from California originally.
Yeah, we're
still gay.
Yeah,
we're maggots with an F is what he calls us. I mean, you know what I mean.
MAGA with an F.
And he now thinks
test discipline. We go gym.
Can't do it, Majorly Awesome. Can't do it.
He's revoking our U.S. citizenship. Here it is.
Is he saying that we're fake Americans?
A lot of people didn't know that Billy and Ben from the Drunken Peasants show are fucking Australian. They're not even Americans. They don't even give a fuck about America.
We're Australian.
Siggy soggy, oi, oi, oi.
They're just a couple of faggot motherfuckers out here doing videos trying to make money off of people. Milk Americans for money.
Damn it.
I wouldn't give them no fucking money. They ain't even worth it, man.
Hey, we take Canadians' money. We take money from all around the world.
Yeah, I mean, what idiot would give you guys money?
That sweet American money. It's
Exactly.
like adrenochrome. Take me to Epstein Island. I'll hang out all day to get some adrenochrome.
We just take all your fucking American coins and throw them in our kangaroo pouches, then hop away.
You know? If they say they're for the right, they're wrong. When I first met them, they were for the left, so I don't want to hear no bullshit on that.
We said we were from the right.
When he first met us, we were for the left. He remembers. He remembers before we turned alt-right.
Uh-oh.
You can't flip-flop like that. It don't fucking work. You know?
So when are y'all having Kanye on?
Yesterday was the private show, the Kanye private show.
A couple of liberal Australian faggots. That's what them two are. Faggot motherfuckers.
Bogans. We go by Bogans, dude. We're bogus Bogans.
And they're straight up faggot in every sense of the word. There's nothing I like about them. They run a good show, but
there's nothing he likes about us. But we do run a good show, which is pretty cool.
At the end of the day, it's fake. It ain't no real shit like my show. Like, when I get up here and do a live stream, I'm going to tell it how it fucking is. I'm telling you the God's honest fucking truth. And a motherfucker don't like it, they can kiss my fucking white ass. I don't give a flying fuck, right? But them two motherfuckers, they got a skin.
Damn, you guys hide the accents pretty well.
No, these are Australian accents.
Yeah.
Have you never been to Australia? We all talk like this, mate.
Mate.
Hey, mate.
No secret. When I said I'm Southern, what I really meant to say is I'm South American. Yes, I had the Brazilian accent really well.
Oh my God. So the person that trolled Bob into believing this is now sending me all this stuff. It's hilarious.
Oh no.
I have to do one thing here because he sent me some screenshots too, and they have like a phone number on them. So I'm going to crop that. I'm going to play a little more of this.
They read off of. They fucking gonna ask him this question. They're gonna go after this girl for that. They attack everybody. And if you Google the shit online, people start to write fucking articles about these two faggots from Australia. Like, real talk. So,
what the
I don't
fuck's
even
my
watch
script?
the show. I haven't watched the show in a year. I don't know what
That is a lie. He was in our chat like a couple weeks ago when Elisa was on here.
He was in the chat then?
Yes.
Yes, it's clear Elisa was scripted and knew exactly what was going on and consented to all of it.
People come to me all the time. Bob, Drunken Peasants talk shit about it. I don't give a fuck. Let them talk.
Sounds like you
I
give
don't
a fuck.
Whatever they're saying. I don't even care. I don't even want to. I don't give a fuck. You know, that's kind of how I feel about them two cocksuckers.
He's so high above us.
And they were all in on trying to set me up there with Alicia Jordana and her Kermit friends attacking me anyway. They had this shit pre-planned.
We were trying to get you a
And it
date.
didn't.
We wanted you to cook her a lobster and steak dinner, surf and turf for love.
He's just mad at us because he blew his shot.
Yeah, you
I
had to
don't
go
know.
and find out that she was a transition male to female Indian woman. You fucked that up, Bob. You investigated too much. You had just sat down and sucked her fine leathery penis like every other man in this world would have done. Things would have been just fine today.
Didn't fucking work.
So we don't work. Here's so this is like a clever troll, basically, is what happened here. Here's the text message
I
to
have
Bob.
Big news about Ben and Billy from Drunken Peasants. Call me ASAP. Bob says, hello, I just called. Call me or text. What's up? And this reporter says Ben and Billy are Australian, actually. Look it up. And Bob says, good find. I will. Thanks. Who is this? And our old friend of them is the one who told Bob our secret. It's fucked up, old friend.
And then they went and wrote this fake article right here. I'll show it to you. It's great.
You know, if you look hard enough, you can find articles about us that expose us. Drunken Peasants host Ben Pye and Billy the Fridge have Australian heritage? Question mark.
Heritage is different than being from Australia. I
Truther
want to
here,
point out.
sharing truth's the only way I can. Truth while you can still tell the truth. Drunken Peasants, an obscure right-wing comedy podcast, is a show dedicated to harassing completely innocent people that have done absolutely nothing to provoke or elicit any of the responses they receive. Some of these innocent victims slain in the info warts have been Nicholas J. Fuentes, G-Man Jared P. Doe, not Subway one, Brett Keane, and most importantly of all, Trumpster Bob.
Whoa.
This show would give off the impression that each of its hosts are red-blooded Americans caring about American issues, or so they say. Funnily enough, I was snooping around on Australian citizenship databases and came across this tidbit of information. Now, if you click on this, what you'll obviously see is that my name says I was born
Whoa.
in Australia
2014?
in 2014.
Wait,
So how old
your name isn't Peasant?
I'm
I thought it was
8.
Ben Peasant and Billy Peasant.
You're 8.
I'm 8. I'm a big boy now. Jaw-dropping, Billy, a.k.a. Known as William, officially owns land in Australia. To own land in Australia, you must legally have Australian citizenship. This could be a major...
known as...
I'm a lord, okay? I bought a lord of Melbourne, a lord of Melbourne certificate to say that I'm legally a lord. I do own
Okay, you're
property.
cool. We know.
I do own property, but I'm not Australian.
But yeah, the AKA and then known as, the KA and the AKA is what's known as. That's ridiculous.
Nah, it's fine.
No, that's my AKA is known as William.
Oh, yeah, good point.
I'm known as William. That's the name.
Great. Keep Jared away from Billy.
Sickos. This could be a major
Also
clue to
known
indicate-
known as William.
No, it's AKA known as William.
Yeah?
But isn't the AKA also known as?
His alias is known as William.
Yeah, known as William is the known as is a surname in Australia. You should know this, Ben.
No.
You came up through the
because I'm Australian.
the bogan, the boogie down bogans like I did. It says this could be a major clue to indicate Billy the Fridge is in fact a complete sellout whore, and actually hailing from the land from Munda. This news is important to go out there, share free speech before it comes. Block, spoiler, block. Truther, signing off. Well, fuck you, Truther. That was my privacy. You sick fuck. And you had to share it with the world's #1 gumshoe, Trumpster Bob.
Gumshoe. I do like that word.
Ultimate litmus test. What are y'all's opinions on emus?
They're like mini ostriches.
I'd eat an emu.
Suspiciously un-Australian. Look it up. They lost the war.
Wah.
I think you mean
They lost the war to the
emos.
emu.
I think you mean emos.
Emos lost the war.
Well, no, of course they lost everything.
Crikey!
Joe in the chat.
That's how they talk. Or we talk, rather.
Exactly.
What's that, Skippy? There's a drop bear stuck down the well to the billycopter. You know how many drop bears I had to fight off in my infancy? In 2014, 2015, 2016, as a toddler, walking through the great Arctic tundra of Australia. There's drop bears aplenty, and I literally slain 7 of them before I was even old enough to shave my own scrotum. It was a hard knock life for me.
Check this out. This is some guy freaking out about the way the media is interpreting Nick Fuentes. At first, it's unclear whose side he's on, kind of.
Hey, everybody. So, in a recent and extremely cursed moment...
It's actually really hard to tell if he's pro or anti-Nick right now.
Yeah.
Really
is
hard.
this that crypto guy that got busted in the Bahamas?
Jimmy Kimmel, late-night host, talked about and played a clip of known provocateur and far-right boy Nick Fuentes. And let me play that for you.
He's an election denier, he's an
Far-right boy.
anti-vaxxer, he's all the bad things. But I think this more than anything sums this gentleman up.
What, people calling me gay because I've never had a girlfriend?
Hot.
I think if anything, it makes me less gay. Never having a girlfriend, never having sex with a woman, really makes you more heterosexual. Because honestly, dating women is gay. Having sex with women is gay. And having sex with men is gay. And you know, it's all gay.
So I hate this. I actually talked about this on Twitter already, but it's been haunting me for the last few days. I hate this clip so much.
Why?
And I hate it for one simple reason. Nick Fuentes is obviously joking. You cannot convince me otherwise. People were saying they disagreed with me on Twitter. You cannot convince me otherwise.
I think it's weird when someone's beard hair is a completely different color than the hair on their head. I'm just saying. Like, his eyebrows are brown, his hair is brown, but all of a sudden he's got like this bright red beard. I call shenanigans. I don't buy it.
My meat suit's got Technicolor beard, right? So my hair is dark brown, but I got like weird colors throughout my beard.
Freak!
But see, here's the thing.
Freak!
I know. Oh my God. There's another one of me too. But he should take care of your fucking beard, man. Trim the sides. Actually do something with it.
This guy looks like he comes from a long line of homeless people and just happened to also have the privilege of living in a home. I don't know. His like, who cares if it's a joke, right? What Nick was saying is easily mocked.
And then he gets to his reasoning for hating it, because he hasn't said that. He's like, I hate this, but he hasn't.
My hair is brown, and yet my beard has red in it.
I
What
know.
am I?
You're
It's
a
a
freak,
joke.
egghead. You're a freak.
See?
Ben is a bully, and you're a freak. Get in the fucking locker right now, pussy.
Where's your lunch money?
Yeah, we're going to give you a wedgie and then dunk your head in the toilet.
And he'd be like, yes, do it again.
Nick Fuentes does not believe that it is gay to have sex with a woman as a man. He doesn't believe that.
He is revolted at the thought of having sex with a woman. And
he has called women monkeys, right? Yeah, it's better to own a monkey.
He would have sex with a man, but his religion is against it, so he's kind of conflicted there.
Why won't Nick
Now he has to go
Fuentes
hunt
come
for
out
them
of the
cummies
closet?
instead.
He should do it today. Please tell me why you come out of the closet. I'm starting to get angry, so I pull out my gun.
In Minecraft.
Oh, he was doing the South Park thing, right? Then I get out my gun!
It has the beats of a joke. The audience is laughing at it as a joke. Even if he's not joking,
The audience is laughing at Jimmy
absolutely
Kimmel.
the way that
If you
it comes
rewatch the
off,
fucking clip.
because again, it's obviously a joke. And so in the end, Jimmy Kimmel is literally just bringing on Nick Fuentes as a comedian onto late night television to make people laugh with his fucking jokes. So looking at this strange event, I have to ask...
They weren't laughing at Nick's joke. They were laughing at Nick.
Yeah, because they thought he was pathetic.
If you watch the clip, you'll understand that. If you understand comedy, which you may or may not, Nick 100% could be joking. But the fact that you're harping on his jokes like this makes me think you have a bit of the tiz, and that's fine. I think Nicholas Fuentes is a controlled opposition. And the only people that would follow Nick Fuentes are the low T-cell, low brain cell fucking dorks. And so now we have this big new alt-right full of just undesirable weirdos. Easy to knock down. Easy enemies. Easy enemies.
I don't think he's controlled opposition. I think he started all this shit when he was like 16 online. It's pretty early to be a controlled opposition. They're picking like high school students to do it.
Well, they could just push him into the position, right?
No, that's what you get for being terminally online and an incel.
Oh, the media. You mean like the triple bracket media? Is that what you're saying?
No, the media.
Okay.
Ask, like, what's going on? Why is it happening like this? Why is Jimmy Kimmel featuring Nick Fuentes in this way? And I can't help but think it's a way of kind of neutering his beliefs, of framing him as a non-threat, just a pretty innocuous weirdo. Here's the thing about Nick Fuentes. He has a political project, and that political project involves oppressing and ghettoizing LGBTQ people. It involves hating gay and trans people. This is an obvious...
It also involves him really, really, really seemingly being one of them in a closet. Like the big thing about Nick is he says and does things that are very effeminate, very questionable,
very
time and again.
Seemingly.
He seemingly does these things.
Seemingly.
Yeah, surrounding yourself by a harem of twinks. I mean...
aspect of his ideology. On the other hand, Nick Fuentes does not want to oppress straight people. He doesn't want to oppress people who have sex with women. Actually,
Why are we watching Egghead's methed out cousin?
I'm so mad I quit!
Of his ideology is to create a world where that, shocker, is the only acceptable thing to be. Yes, he might have some strange beliefs about heterosexual relationships. He might be very into odd shit about sex. I wouldn't doubt it at all. But the truth of the matter is that Nick Fuentes is pro-straight people and anti-gay people. And by introducing Nick Fuentes to his audience through...
He's pro-incel. I don't think incel should be considered straight.
It's not pro-straight people. He discouraged he discouraged his buddies from getting girlfriends. He got all mad when his one buddy who worked behind the scenes got a girlfriend that was like living living at his place and shit.
And he would go and check the guy's bedroom with a fucking black light for semen.
Yeah.
That's a weird thing.
Guys. He's checking to see if his buddy was getting some ass.
That's not, well, how... If you're checking for semen, he could be busting fucking hand knuckles the entire time.
Right.
Little
Even
knuckle
then,
babies.
he would be against that. Remember,
he's probably against
the type of person
masturbation.
That's degenerate.
This is Nega Egghead. Neghead.
This line, Jimmy Kimmel is treating that as though it doesn't matter, as though this person doesn't have a political project, as though he isn't championing Kanye West and his brazen anti-Semitism. Honestly,
I was going to make a joke about this.
This clip from Jimmy Kimmel.
Oh my God, he's actually saying it.
Yeah.
Oh, see, guys, the reason why he brought Nick Fuentes on, right, is this is equivalent in my opinion. Okay, so remember the media trying to suppress people's opinion? So the only way that he can properly express Nick Fuentes' view to try to get out the media and get people red-pilled on it is to show them clips of him, but as a joke, guys. So it's just a joke. So that way they would let it through.
Jimmy Kimmel's giving birth to the far right now by showing these cool, funny comedian clips of Nicolas J. Fuentes.
Exactly.
Speaks to the fundamental refusal from mainstream media to even attempt to understand online culture, the way that irony works, how conservatives work on the internet, how dangerous beliefs get across. Jimmy Kimmel is really announcing in this clip that he doesn't care about Nick Fuentes. He doesn't care about what this person is saying or why. He just wants to get a cheap, easy, dumb joke on his late night show. And if the most convenient way to do that is to just bring on a joking fascist, so be it, I guess.
You do know that late night shows cater towards like the demographic of 55 and above. It's not for the internet crowd. The meme crowd doesn't give a fuck about Jimmy Kimmel.
It's funny how like he's basically doing the "you're platforming him" argument while he's platforming Nick himself in his own video. I mean, if that's what he considers platforming.
His guy has no actual platform, right? Jimmy Kimmel is going into your grandma's house every night for...
And Jimmy Kimmel was ridiculing Nick Fuentes and making him look dumb, so that's the kind of platforming, if you consider that platforming, that I'm okay with.
See, that's what you have to do with these guys. You have to not only try to dismantle their stand, but also just fucking mock them. That's it. That's what gets them angry, right? They don't, I mean, it would be one thing if they had coherent opinions, but they always lie. They don't quite say what they're talking about. They dog whistle all the time. So at some point, you just have to sit there and point and laugh at them and just make them angry.
We should start not laughing at Nick. We should start taking Nick seriously.
No.
Then we should see how fucking dumb our lives become.
Right. That's the problem.
In my opinion.
Drake Drag saw the old friend that wrote the article. Trumpster Bob's calling you nonstop right now. You open Pandora's box, dude. You better take that to the HR department.
He thinks we're Australian, and as if that's like something weird to be like Australia. Like,
don't put that on me. I'm not Australian, dude. That's a fucking lie.
There was I think it came from Stereo Skokinos' podcast with the loudest podcast. I don't know, but that's what my brother told me. But in short, never touch the poo-poo. Don't touch the poo-poo. If you think, let me go fuck with the low cows. No, you're going to get dragged into it. As soon as you get dragged into it, you're going to get calls from T-Bob nonstop now because you touched the poo-poo. Never touch the poo-poo.
You touched the poo-poo.
You know, I've had people like try to give me shit. They're like, "Oh, Beard said your wife left you, or whatever." But it's like, dude, everybody's wife leaves them, man.
You hear that?
Everybody's wife leaves them.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, everybody's wife leaves them, man. Trump, Kanye, fucking Jeff Bezos, Bill Gates.
I don't think Melania has like left Trump at this. I mean, like,
well, she's Trump's third wife, so.
Yeah, but he left the other ones. He found like a new, younger one and moved. That's what he kept doing.
No, they left because women are evil.
No, they didn't leave him. He found like a new one and moved to the new one every time.
Look, guys.
So clearly, they had to leave because they were evil and manipulative.
everybody's wife leaves them, not just 5 foot nothing dork alt-right losers named Beardson Beardley, okay?
Yeah, there's probably a knockoff Telecaster in the background.
Vladimir Putin?
Yeah.
I mean, probably the single most powerful man in the world. I mean, not that Russia is the most powerful country, but probably. I mean, at least before Xi Jinping established himself as a dictator, I think Vladimir Putin was the man with the most power of any man.
Vladimir Putin has a lot of money. Like, his projected wealth is insane, but yeah, Russia can barely handle an invasion of Ukraine. Like, it's been going on almost a year. Like, so they're not as effective as they think they are.
Putin has so much money. Why didn't he buy Twitter?
The only thing that makes Russia powerful is their nukes, which they can't really use because of mutually assured destruction. So that's something.
On Earth, and that's when his wife left him. So I mean, yeah, I mean Tom Brady, but then Johnny Depp, Brad Pitt, Ben Affleck, everybody. I mean, it's.
Well, I mean, celebrities, absolutely. Even back in, the 50s and 60s, celebrities were getting divorced and remarried multiple times.
If we want to cope, sure. Wonderful, beautiful people all the time end their relationships. Women leave men like Brad Pitt. Sure. But your wife left you because you were too far gone to the alt-right. That's what she said. She walked away. A Jewish woman walked away from you because you went too far to the right. That's what we have to focus on. Who cares that your relationship ended? Don't try and soak up some fucking sympathy by saying, well, some of the sexiest actors in America had their little wives leave them. This one was on you, Papa, for being a little fucking weirdo.
That is a weird way of coping. I'm basically Brad Pitt,
there's tons of actors who have very small penises. Tons of beautiful actors with some of them have no dicks at all, like Elliot Page. Elliot Page is a very small penis.
Every man who is high value, the highest value men in society are being divorced.
Obama, I mean, like most presidents have never been divorced. There's very few divorced presidents.
So
every man of high value has, some sort of,
this is like a weird cope.
High value men all the time are,
you're not high value, Beardson, and weirdo on the phone with Beardson. You're fucking dorks.
Aren't they under Nick Fuentes? And
yeah.
Cody?
Yes. And now under Kanye and Milo, too.
So it's all powerful men get divorces, except my boss, who is an incel that thinks touching women is gay.
Yeah, right. That's how you keep women from divorcing you, is never touching them.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. Sorry, 90 chess, my bad.
I mean, how is that not like a symptom of a sick society? You know what I mean?
Well, and how are men going to go on the internet and say, "Oh, I'm going to keep my wife"?
Beardy here is paralleling HP love. Dude married a Jewish woman but was very anti-Semitic. You used to tell her you're one of the good ones. At least Lovecraft had some writing ability.
My guess is that Beardson wasn't anti-Semitic, and then, he started
because he is seriously suggesting that he is as attractive as Johnny Depp. Especially Johnny Depp in his heyday. Then I am literally the hottest woman alive.
Yeah, he's not.
Hot.
Yeah. So I don't think Beardson was originally anti-Semitic. I think he was just like a normal gamer guy streaming on the internet. But then he noticed he started getting views and clout through Nick Fuentes and his ilk, so he went in that direction. That's what I think.
He was a
nerd
5'0" nerd. 5'0" nerd, and for a second he found a bunch of other people as pathetic as he was to make him feel powerful in numbers. It's like the same thing women do when they refuse to go to a bathroom alone. That's what these fucking nonce little boys do. They go into a group into the real world and act like little assholes because they have the backup of their little asshole friend Good job. And the little asshole he's talking to right now is over here like making, what's a guy supposed to do to keep his wife? What's he supposed to do? Just be a good man, dude. It's not hard.
Yeah, I remember the first time I saw Beardson, we watched that video of like the weird Graper protest somewhere, and there was some purple-haired feminist woman walking by, and he was like, "You fucking slut!" And he looked so tiny, so little tiny, and I'm like thinking like, oh well, maybe it's just the angle. You never know on camera like how big someone is.
He's a fucking munchkin.
He's very little. What, 5'3"?
If on a good day with lifts.
Where did we verify this? Did someone say? Oh, we saw like pictures. Like next to Nick, he looks really small.
We saw him get turned down from a ride at the carnival because he wasn't tall enough to ride the whirligig.
There's the giraffe ruler thing that they have.
He was sitting outside of the whirligig with a fucking
Yeah.
giant cotton candy crying. Shit.
Know what to do, and it's like, look,
But I have to say, I want a hit of that copium because apparently it is fucking strong.
if you had the secret to keeping a woman in check, you could have sold that secret to Jeff Bezos for any amount lower than $40 billion.
Oh, Jeff Bezos, he got divorced.
Okay, because that's what he paid her in the divorce settlement. So any amount lower than that, he would have paid you for the secret of not getting divorced. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, like the real problem is
There's no one secret. It's not. There's not like this universal way to not get divorced.
If you become very, very rich and you are still with your wife that you were with before you became very, very rich, chances are both of you are going to have new opportunities in your life, and you're probably not going to stay together because you have a whole new world opened up. We look here at Beardson. You know what happened? You became very, very alt-right, and your Jewish wife left you because you were so far fucking gone. You dumb shit. Stop using this cope to act like, well, some Bezos got a divorce. It's not some big deal I did. Your wife left you because you actually fucking suck. That's what she
so
said,
how
her
hard does he
words.
stand for Abby Shapiro? Like hardcore or just tiny bit?
I don't think that he's a fan of the Shapiros.
and this is something that I kind of found. It's just like women have the world is their oyster, essentially. Women have far too many options. They are fed.
Oh, maybe he was always right wing. I don't know.
So many different things.
But he obviously got more open about it at some point, right?
Right.
His wife did say she left him because of his alt-right fucking weirdo views.
Goes through her period.
Well, I mean, but with Jeff Bezos, maybe his wife just wanted to pee finally after all those years.
Like no matter like after that week, like she's a different person. Like you're dealing with a new woman every month because like a woman essentially gets like kind of like broken down and drained of all most of their.
Yes, I can imagine any woman that was staying with you, Beardsley, over time would be broken down and drained. They'd be like, this is fucking terrible. I picked the wrong guy. I picked a crybaby fucking nerd that sits in his Pokemon chair fapping all day, yelling at the fucking Jews for living a better fucking life than he does.
Even desire, essentially, and they get molded again. I mean, that's why what most women prefer, like softer, kinder men when they're on their period, and then whenever they
What
want.
is it? What's that?
Evangelion?
Yeah, that's his hoodie.
Oh yeah. Oh God, Evangelion too.
When I watched Evangelion, I knew one thing. Okay, my wife, she wasn't gonna love me. I don't need my wife. I have anime.
Like a Chad Macho.
I have waifu pillows.
Coming them and giving
I
them
have my waifu, which is my mom. Don't think about her too much.
But
Ava's fucking weird,
it's not
man.
like it was like 50 years ago. Now women are like career women. Now women are being told that they can do anything, and they've been molded by that, and they're never happy anymore, and they're constantly changing. So, like, good luck, I guess, locking one down. Like the only way to really keep a happy message is to and this isn't even like a joke. Like, take her off the internet.
I mean, if you want to get married, then do it. But you should go into it understanding that you have no power and that she can do anything she wants to you, and you should protect your money, and you should figure out a way to to keep your kids.
Yeah.
If you're gonna get into a marriage, I mean,
What we're
you gotta
capturing
figure
on
out a way
video, a man discovering that women have autonomy
to keep the kids,
for the
because
first
if she takes
time.
them, she's not going to raise them very well. And you have to be ready that if she does take,
I can't believe people stream these
Better not be
conversations.
smoking inside Beard Boy.
I know. Like, I've had some embarrassing conversations online. We all have. But I kept that shit completely and utterly not streamed, hopefully not recorded. And if it is recorded, it's not me and you're a liar.
This is particularly special because, like, to the people watching Beardson, the weirdo incels, they've never even had a relationship like he had. So he is the fucking authority on this stupid idiot conversation to them.
Yeah. Oh, to them, to him, right? All he is just reinforcing their negative stereotypes about women, and so all they want is just to climb up, and did she hit the wall, and nah.
Sticky
Right,
is
that cop
saying
carousel.
women can make choices. Why? Good man knows women can make choices. They chose him. Now they don't want to make any more choices. Tell her everything to fucking do and she'll be happy. Simple as
Take
that.
her off the internet.
The only choice the woman needs to make is you, and that you take control over that. That's simple. The whole world knows that. Beardson didn't. He wanted to play Pokemon instead, and hate the fucking the people that didn't align with his weirdo fucking views.
By the way, Liquid Chris said he's interested in coming on sometime, so that should be cool.
Well, then we'll have to ask him to join Actual Mania as well.
That would be hilarious.
Liquid Chris.
Oh yeah,
Liquid Chris.
And clearly, he's the best, Chris. I'm not biased in this.
He's the
way
only
at all.
Christian Weston Chandler.
Yeah, that is true. That Ian man is some sick ass.
Ian
guy.
is a sicko. That's why Ian is in jail right now.
you have to be ready to give up
Sorry,
the kids.
she.
And if the
Ian
state
is out,
says she gets to keep the kids, and you have to cut yourself off. And I mean, I don't know. I guess you can see them if you're allowed to. But I mean, she'll turn them into trannies and everything else. So you have to be ready for that. You have to
That
be
was a
ready.
weird turn.
You know, the one thing the woman could do is take your kids from you. It's her choice, right? Of course, you know, she'll probably just turn them into trannies, but you have to, as a man, accept that. You have to accept that.
She's gonna take your kid. What? Like,
what
a weird turn.
I like how much trans fear these guys put out there, but they like don't want to look at the actual numbers. There's not that many trans people in this world. There's not a huge percentage of them. Your fucking kids are not likely to become trans. This trans fear is fucking weird. It's a small group of people, and we're overcompensating for their rights because they don't have a loud enough fucking voice on their own. People are saying, hey, you know what? It's not right that these fucking people have such high suicide rates, such high violent crimes attacked against them. Shit like that. We're like, yeah, it's not right. Let's be kind to our trans kids. It's that simple. You guys are like, nope, that's not it. My wife, she left me, and now she's got to turn my kids trans. It's just
Yes,
not.
after all,
it's not
we all
likely.
know that a religious Jewish person would love to turn their kids trans.
Go to a different woman and find a different woman and have more kids. You know, I think that's the.
God,
that's the only
what you
mindset.
gotta do is when your wife leaves you, you gotta find another woman and have more kids. Because those kids you had with her, they're already trans. You gotta just discount them. Forget they exist, okay?
Oh wait, no, these guys are under Nick, right? So no, they're angry. They're like, how dare that wife? What you're supposed to do is you're supposed to take those kids. You're supposed to turn them into, since they can't get their girlfriends, right? You have to make them become the girlfriends, and then give all of us their new girlfriends.
Let's stop turning kids into girlfriends.
Can't
It's
go into
not,
marriage thinking that you're
it's
the
not
special
okay.
one. You're better than Kanye, Johnny Depp, Jeff Bezos. You're better than like the top, most desirable men in the world. You have some secret that you're going to hold your marriage together. I mean, it's ridiculous. It's dumb.
The secret to holding your marriage together is just wanting it to stay together. Beardson, I don't know if you wanted your marriage to stay together. We know your fucking wife didn't. You goober, and the reason she said she left was because you went too far gone on your alt-right, anti-Semitic fucking rants. You went way too far down that pipeline. Her words. Focus on her words.
I'll be right back.
Teddy Rubskin says, I've watched a lot of things come. Well, Teddy, that's special.
But let me guess, not cartoons, right?
Luke says, I don't trust any creator that runs away from destiny.
Oh, come on.
Did Beardson run from destiny? Who ran from destiny? Don't they all run from destiny?
I mean, after all, Destiny hasn't had any new content in forever. I mean, they keep redoing the seasons, and they got the new DLC coming up, but pretty soon, it's like, there's really nothing to get back into unless you want to
Are
get
you talking
in that
about the
DLC.
video game Destiny?
Of course.
'Cause I think that I think our chat was talking about Destiny's Child, the group with Kelly Rowland and Beyonce, and the third woman that I unfortunately don't remember her name.
See, I'm a 30-year-old boomer, so clearly I wouldn't know about Destiny's Child.
Yeah, you got to catch up with the times.
Exactly.
He was on Lex podcast. Who was Destiny? Was on Lex Friedman podcast. Here's the thing. There's only one podcast as far as I'm concerned, and it's Drunken Peasants podcast. Everybody else is just putting a video on a screen with 4 cameras that aren't even always filled and copying us.
They have that extremely expensive mics in order to cope.
Women just want to touch your bits. Just stay away from them. Thank you, Big Diesel. I can imagine how many women have tried to touch your bits. And that ain't right. That ain't
Gotta
right.
keep them gains. Keep that protein to yourself.
Go, boss, go. Say my name, say my name. Everybody is now reliving the beauty that was Destiny's Child. They took us on a ride through the early aughts, the 2000s, and then they left us with a precious little gift in Queen Bee, Beyonce. And someone in the chat brought up some guy named Stephen Bonnell. Look, we're talking Destiny's Child right now. Keep on track, chat.
Exactly.
Women just want to steal your seed and raise it to be trans. Teroskin, I think that any guy worth his salt is too busy making his wife happy. Our boy Beardson couldn't do that, knew he couldn't do that, and sunk into his video games. And that's fine. He's not the husband type. I shouldn't say any guy worth his salt, any husband worth his salt. Husbands get away with a whole lot of laziness. It's not that hard. You know how often you can just fart around and play video games as long as you go and slap a butt cheek or something that gives some small amount of attention to keep the household in place? It's not that hard. Marriages are contracted. The guy, most of the time, during the marriage, gets the better part of that contract. Obviously, when the marriage ends, the women are a little more likely to get paid the fuck out. Sorry. Should have been a better husband.
He has to work hard at his office doing office things and then come back, and he doesn't have the energy to do basic child rearing to his children.
Look, if you're a good dad, you'll teach your kids to change their own diapers, feed themselves, and survive out in the wilderness. It's that simple.
Conservatives are all talking about pull them up by the bootstraps. Well, they need to teach that to them even as children. If your baby depends on you for changing a diaper, you are not a good conservative dad.
Where the fuck did Ben go? It's been 48 minutes. It's been 48 minutes without Ben. I don't know where the fuck our next segment's going. People are in here singing Destiny's Child and Rock the Boat. This is the first time ever this podcast is derailed in the history of this podcast.
Oh, but we do know. but we do know, as far as we know, we haven't been funny because Big Diesel's still alive.
I'm starting to want to be funny now. I'm deciding to be funny again.
He's still at the gym, though.
So if me not being funny meant Ben got to run off and have a wank and fall in the toilet, then I gotta start being funny again to keep his attention. This podcast is ruined. Thank you, Auntie Jesse. It's true. Check the bathroom. Has he Elvis? Wouldn't that be fucking terrible? If Ben actually did Elvis on the toilet? That'd be fucking terrible. If he's not back in 1 hour, I'll go check. I think that's a fair amount of time to let somebody stew. Seb McHugs says, Billy, start being funny. Go. All right, Seb McHugs. Shit. I'm not that good at being on. I'm not that good in front of a live mic, okay? You're pressuring me. Stop.
It's okay. I'm only here judging you.
Aaron said, Billy, we told you to put the seat down. Look, if you're the type of guy to fall in, you got to check that seat every time. I've never fell in once. And I don't always sit on the toilet seat. I catch myself. The second that rim hits, that cold, sobering toilet rim, when it hits the skin, you jump the fuck up. That's what real men do. I don't care if your wife leaves you. It doesn't make you a real man if you're with or without your wife. What makes you a real man is whether or not you jump up off the porcelain the second you realize the seat wasn't down. Real men jump right off that porcelain.
Mm-hmm. All right, sorry for the
while you
delay.
were gone, I did a racism, so we have to stop the stream.
Oh, okay.
We got to delete the first half of this.
Remember, if you have any
again.
complaints about Billy's racisms, remember his @ is @Asterios Kokonos. Tell him how you feel.
All right. We're going to move to the next part. Everyone like the stream if you haven't already. Please give us a like. Help us get to 50% going into Saturday here. Help us get to 50% tonight.
Do it.
So I'm going to play a little bit of Jared's reaction to the fallout of our stream that we did 3 episodes ago, where we showed all those leaks. He did one stream where he claimed Zoe was hacked because he didn't want to believe that Zoe was trolling him the whole time. And then this is when he realized finally that Zoe wasn't who he thought she was. And this is just amazing. And then we'll get into how he's rebranded his channel too, which is hilarious.
All right, you guys. So, Drunken Peasants, you guys are amazing.
Thank you.
Really, you are simply amazing.
Thank
and
you.
I just want you guys to know, I love you with all my heart and soul.
That's so sweet, Jared. Thank you.
I do. Ben.
Well, Billy, you are 8.
He names Ben Chubisky.
Pimp Monk.
The Drunken Peasants.
Exactly.
Billy the Fridge, all you guys with names I can't remember because you're irrelevant to me.
Thank you, Jared.
Sounds like you remembered them, though.
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much the 2 people from Drunken Peasants.
And you're making a whole video about it, so seems like it's very relevant to you.
I want you guys to know I genuinely love you, and I want to thank you for all the fucking entertainment.
You're welcome.
Especially for sending me Zoe.
So, we didn't send Zoe. Zoe started this shit on her own, and at first I thought she was a big Jared supporter, and then she came into our Discord. Or no, she didn't come into our Discord. She DM'd Magicus on Discord trying to talk to Egghead, because at the time Egghead's shit on Jared was blown up on TikTok. So, and then Egghead didn't want to have anything to do with it, so Magicus just started getting all the DMs from Zoe. Like, all the leaked DMs.
Now, why didn't we have Egghead show up at Jared's house? Like, don't they live in the same city? Or like this, they live in Texas.
Texas is a very large state.
Egghead drives.
Man,
We should have had actual Mania live.
I haven't met many people actually hornier than me, but she was one of them. We had a great time.
Gross.
We had lots of sexual conversations.
Gross. Which means you were actually enjoying it, doing gross stuff, and she was just like typing what she thought you wanted to hear to catfish you. Very dedicated.
It was truly incredible. And I'll be real, I haven't had that kind of fun in a good while.
We know you haven't had that fun in any while.
Because most people aren't, even your worst trolls aren't willing to pretend to do that with you.
Although I think I'm solid in the camp of, no, Zoe, you were dating Jared.
I like how Jared thinks we sent Zoe over there, and like Jared actually was happy to have this troll give him attention. Thank you for the good times with the troll.
He simped so hard for her too.
He was gonna buy her a $300,000 wedding ring.
I just wanted to say thanks for that. And also, Zoe, I'm sorry that you're such a lost and confused puppy in SJW. I'm praying for you. I think you're a good person. You're just brainwashed, and that's okay. You know, it makes perfect sense that you're from Drunken Peasants now.
Yeah, we just brainwashed this person that already was catfishing you before we even talked to them. Damn.
Also,
You groomed her.
That Simpsons quote. Oh god, that was so cringe. She left me with this stupid Simpsons quote.
What was it?
From a really shit episode. Fucking Simpsons, dude.
So you're not gonna tell us what it was?
Like after about 94, they went to shit, and there was this episode of this fucking dog character. I forget the name. He was like the fill-in character. It was such a stupid episode. I guess she thought she was being witty or something with that. I don't really know. But I know she was a troll. Okay, guys, I get it. I know about the interview. My people watched it for me. Okay, I don't need to involve myself in that autism, but listen, Zoe, sweetheart, baby, did you really think you could change me, girl? Like, did you really think you could actually change the Jared Genesis?
He spent like 30 seconds on a fucking tangent about that goddamn Simpsons quote.
Right.
And he just didn't even say it.
Right. And now he's like, you think you could change me? No. They weren't trying to change you. They were banking on you being exactly the way you always are.
They wanted to out you. They didn't want you changed. They want you chained.
I am not a simp. Okay, I know
yes,
you're
you are. You're going to buy like
Yes,
a
you
Lamborghini, like a ring the cost of a Lamborghini.
Oh, no. Not wrong one. No.
I think Jared knew he couldn't afford that fucking ring anyways.
I'm still saving, babe.
Still saving, babe.
I got
$300,000 ring.
Got $25 saved up.
Yeah,
Getting
you couldn't buy a $30 ring for her, you fucking bitch.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Used to dealing with cuckolds, you know, being with Drunken Peasants, but I'm not one of
4
the...
hours and 10 minutes away from me. Why in the cold depths of Helheim would I ever want to go pay this PDF file a visit?
Zoe sets up a debate between you and Jared. You drive 4 hours and 10 minutes to Jared, and then you crush him in the name of actual Mania. It's that simple, egghead. It's that simple.
People, baby. I don't know what you were expecting. Like, really. I guess you haven't been around many alpha men in your life. People who actually stay true to their morals. Okay, because that's what a fucking alpha male is. You don't have to look like goddamn Arnold Schwarzenegger. I know I sure as hell don't.
He doesn't. He doesn't look like Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Oh, no, I was about to say, I think Jared has plenty of candy rings for unrelated reasons.
He doesn't even have candy to hand out to the kids. He doesn't have a van to hand out the candy from. He's not a
That's
good.
why he has to.
He's not a good
give
PDF
up
file.
His fan money.
He's literally he's a lazy, do nothing, sit at home sicko.
But I stand firm in what I fucking believe in, and I'm not about to let some pussy change that, okay?
You change your own opinions on shit mid-video, you fucking dork. I think you might have some sort of head trauma. You never stick to anything.
Yeah, if you notice, he hacks up his hair, like he hacks up his shirts, like he hacks up his posters. He's just into like cutting things up and like altering them. It's a weird compulsive thing. And I hear him mention it a lot too. He mentioned that he wouldn't be able to keep his beard for very long too before he had to shave it off because he was trying to grow a beard for a little bit.
And yeah, she was a good looking girl, but that still don't do nothing for me, bro. I'm passionate about what I believe, and I sure as hell am not an SJW, and you sure as hell ain't
Tell us what you believe.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty simple. If you're not attracted, Jared, you're gay then, right? If you're not attracted to incredibly attractive women, I mean, it's okay to be gay, What else
Liquid
could you
Skelly,
be attracted to,
Liquid
Jared?
Skelly, are you on some sort of weird Jimmy Kimmel, Nick Fuentes joke right now?
Oh my God, you're right.
I don't get it. I don't get this
It
line of
ain't
humor.
happening in this life, sweetheart. Okay, so I'm sorry if I broke your heart. I'm sorry if I, wasted your time. But you should have
You
known.
wanted to believe she wasn't trolling you after your fucking little snitch homie told you that she was exposing you to us on Drunken Peasants. You still wanted to believe her. Oh, you got hacked? Okay, my sweet pet. Just $299,000 more until I got you that ring. Just hold in there, my sweet pet.
With me, babe. You should have known I'm not that kind of a fucking simp.
You are.
Okay, that's not how I roll.
She knew what kind of a simp you were, and she used it to get you to say some really fucking horrible things. And unfortunately, I don't know if you'll go to jail for what you said.
And
I don't know if there was anything there was illegal, but
I roll.
if you can put on a watch list, the world would be a better place.
For what it's worth, though, I did enjoy the time with you.
Yuck.
Especially the sexting, but aside from that,
yuck.
I still think you're a good person. Deep down, I do. And I wish you luck. I'm glad I was able to get you away from a narcissist.
We all wish.
None of this happened, Jared. The fake relationship that they pretend that you saved them from, that wasn't real. That wasn't real.
Keen aware of status, tend to be good-looking, effective leaders, confident, extroverted, visionary, successful with women, don't shy away from conflict. These are what alpha males are. Jared is totally an alpha. Insert sarcasm here.
I won't go into
No,
details
see,
about what
his
happened.
sun sign is Alpha, but you see, you got to understand his moon sign was unfortunately Beta, and so what ends up happening, and that influenced. So there was his moon sign of Beta, his sun sign of Alpha, and then you had his rising sign of Gamma. So that had to interfere with his sun sign of Alpha, and that's the reason why he acts like a beta bitch.
Happen, because I'm not that kind of person, but I helped her out in a really big way. We'll just leave her at that.
No, none of that is real. It's all fake.
Leave it at that.
Well, leave it at that. Dude,
And,
you're not an alpha male. You're an alpha male. You tried to bring a girl into the He-Man Woman Haters Club, and we kicked you out for it.
But yeah, bro, so I don't really have much else to say except that
Egghead.
Drunken
The man you claim to. You will drive to Jared's house. Call him out to a cowboy-type fight with Queensbury rules and remind Jared why he stays at home. Be the hero we want, Egghead. Be alpha. Be in top
I would
energy.
donate to that GoFundMe.
Challenge Jared to a bull rope match and just whoop him with the bull rope.
Peasants, you guys are so petty and sad for sending a girl my way like that. Just to get her heart broken.
Jared does no research. This was all just told to him by the people he trusts that he thinks are his friends
Sometimes I
online
worry
that are
Jared
probably
is gonna
trolls.
snap from all the trolling and do something violent.
He might. He might. Who knows? He might. He might. But the problem is, Jared is on the internet and he's continuing to say and do things that are actually fucking illegal if he acts on them. So we have to get him to do something illegal so he can get locked up.
And one of the reasons why you really don't want to, Chris did this, right? By him revealing all this shit, all that's telling trolls, future trolls trolls in the future, that he is fucking gullible. That if you have so much as even a vaguely attractive woman, he will fall hook, line, and sinker.
Yeah, I know she was not just a troll. Okay, a troll does not sex with people every day. A troll does not defend people.
Would say otherwise.
I mean, I'm pretty sure it has happened. I think Chris Chan was trolled the same way.
Jared, I know for a fact there's another person who trolls you that does this weird shit too. Except they let you fucking start the advancements. They're not taking you down sicko road like Zoe was.
Yeah.
No, she defended me a lot on TikTok, as well as even
Sicko
on YouTube
alley.
with my other trolls. I know she liked me, okay? And I'm not
I know she liked me. I know it. It's still real to me, damn it.
She liked me for me and not because I played with Michelangelo and Leonardo's.
trying to be an ego fag and saying that, but I know she at least somewhat liked me. Okay, it liked me.
Okay, keep believing it, Jared. She literally said she was trolling you the entire time. She took the entire time she was doing it. She was leaking all your DMs to Magicus, laughing at you. Like, hold on to this though, because you're a delusional fuck on every other front. So you might as well stay delusional on this one too. And Ben, it's time for you to come clean. Okay? We found Zoe in the Australian outback, and we conditioned her to take Jared down. Okay? We told her.
You had to groom a poor kangaroo to go and try to take down Jared. How dare you?
We told her it's like Jared first, and then you're going after Trumpster Bob.
Enough to defend me.
Oh, God.
This was not
By
a
the way,
hate
Stabby,
thing. This
we
was
all
not a
know
hate
we
boner with
don't
her.
fuck
I do not believe that for a second. It wasn't. So I don't care.
Yeah.
Zoe was pretending to not liking it. She actually liked it. Maybe. Who knows?
This was not
Got a little too deep.
Hate thing. This was not a hate boner with her. I do not believe that for a second. It wasn't. So I don't care what any of you trolls have to tell me about, oh, she was just trying to get you arrested. It's like, shut up, dude. You're such an idiot. You know, it's funny to me.
Earlier he said, I know she was a troll. Now he's saying she wasn't completely a troll.
This is great. This is like, he literally finally realized, even though she publicly did all this shit on the show last week, she publicly exposed him. He didn't want to believe then. He believed her that she was just hacked and those DMs were hacked. And now that he realizes without a doubt that she went on a fucking podcast afterwards with Teddy Rubskin and talked all about it.
Yeah.
Talked all about it on Teddy Rubskin's podcast. Jared finally takes that as, okay, well, maybe she was trolling me, but she was not lying about what we were.
How she liked me.
Is it akin to rape if you sex with somebody under false pretenses like this? Was Jared raped by Zoe?
No. Listen to what he says here, though.
Oh, dude, you're such an idiot. You know, it's funny to me how, like, these trolls actually think any law enforcement would take them seriously. Do you not understand that they research people who actually report crimes? Do you not get that? That they realize you guys are a bunch of goobers and even a bunch of criminals? They don't care what you have to say about me, dude. They don't. And honestly, you know, I had to deal with a really pissed off cop not too long ago. And I can tell he was pissed from dealing with you guys. Okay?
Yeah, Jared, obviously your deductive reasoning. The cop was pissed from dealing with the trolls, just like Zoe really fucking loves sexting with you, and every other thing you thought was real too.
We have the leaked DMs about his interaction with the police.
Is an expert on law enforcement now.
Jared's an expert on everything and knows nothing. Isn't that interesting?
See, this is him talking to Zoe about the cops coming to.
They knew exactly what I'm dealing with, but don't give a shit because I pissed them off over a stupid video. I can tell freedom of speech is slowly dying in America. It's a scary thing. What can you do? You know, it's not like we have any power anyway. I doubt I'll be going to jail, but if I'm gone a while, that's what happened, babe. Don't worry, though. I doubt it would be for any more than a few months. I have a clean record. So the cops...
Jared's admitting that there might be something that could put him away in jail.
And he's also admitting that he pissed off the cops.
Yes.
He says, I don't give a shit because I pissed them off. Now you're trying to blame it on the fucking trolls.
You could tell that he was pissed. Zoe, wait, did they threaten you with jail? By the way, yes, that's my best female voice. As you can tell, I'm the best DM. But then after that, he said, oh, yeah, that guy was a total dick. That guy was an asshole.
Barb Chandler says this is unfair without letting him on panel to reply to your claims. No, it is unfair, and we're going to continue making it unfair. I'd rather be unfair to Jared than have any sort of conversation with him.
Hey, he can always become a patron, spend the $100, so you can laugh at him.
Just, you'll have to buy that $300,000 ring first.
Oh, yeah, good point.
And then the next DM shows a little bit more of his motivation. I like the second message from Jared Because Zoe says, Totes, if you get bullied completely away, they will only celebrate that and move on to another victim. You're not only not allowing them to win, but protecting others. And then Jared's like, that's my main motivation. And when the P is accepted, they will be the ones getting bullied and harassed. The P meaning PDF files.
Yeah. Womp womp.
Yes.
All I'm thinking of is what's that one cringe post about that one picture with the girl, and then there was the nice guy with the hat saying, "Are you hurt?" And he's got all the arrows in his back. Totally. That's Jared right now.
I wasn't gonna share that, but there you go.
You shared it. We proved that you're lying and that you admit it. The funny thing is like there's no plausible deniability with you because you've admitted all of the stuff.
Okay, I mean, you know, I don't mind taking one for the team, but listen, guys, you know, y'all are really stupid bringing law enforcement into this and even thinking that you can over some silly shit, some stupid fucking bullshit. All right, I don't know. I guess some of you guys are really just that dumb. I don't know, but you got nothing on me, Drunken Peasants. There's nothing you can do. You know that my dad doesn't care anymore because he sees what kinds of people you are. Okay, just move on.
We're going to seduce your dad. We got Barb Chandler in the chat. She's recently single. She's about his age. She's going to come in and she's going to give the old Chandler one over and take down your dad in honor of Drunken Peasants. We're conquering your father. Then he's going to kick you out of the house. You're going to go out to live with Chris or Ian. Christine Weston Chandler in jail.
So after this, Jared decides to reformat his channel. Here's his announcement that his channel is being reformatted. Someone must be doing this for him.
Obviously, yeah.
How's it going, guys?
Good, guys.
Announcement, I'm selling my soul.
We're getting more
no, just
people
kidding.
in the room now.
But I will say this, I am making some changes to my channel here, and quite honestly, this is something I have to do because of the algorithm and also because of my fucking trolls who have no life and still want to try to make my life hell, and that's okay. You know, God bless them. They found their purpose in life, and you know, I'm glad for them, dude, because I know I probably keep them from jumping off a cliff. So
he keeps his trolls from jumping off a cliff.
The thing is this, guys, all right? I'm a big ranter, but my rants get me in trouble sometimes. I speak my mind. And
wait, hold on. I think it was pointing out him. Did he shave the top of his head? Like, okay,
Yes.
He's got that little bit he shaved that?
Yes, that's part of what he does to his hair. He shaves like the front, like the very front of it a little bit too. When he had a mohawk, he was doing that too.
So, you know, look, I'm a pretty outgoing guy, okay? We'll just say that. I talk about all kinds of different stuff, and I've gotten myself in trouble in the past, so I need to focus on other things, guys. I'm simply just going to become a gaming channel now. Jared's Gaming, something stupid like that.
He has said this before.
I'll name this.
It's called Jared's Gaming Domain.
Trolls depend on my rants because what they do...
he has a clever idea to cut off the trolls from using his rants against him.
That was an IQ play.
They'll edit it to where they make it seem like I'm saying something that I'm not.
He's claiming that his videos are edited to make him say something that he didn't say. I never edit his videos. We pause them.
Yeah, why would we need to edit him saying something stupid when he just does it unprompted?
Is if I'm ranting while I'm gaming, people will know if they're editing because the gameplay will be different if it's edited out.
Do you know what I am saying, bro? I see TJ from Goddamn Podcast in the chat.
That makes sense.
What up? You know what I'm saying,
So
bro?
that to me is a pretty clever way of avoiding this. I know it will piss my trolls off greatly.
Nope, it won't.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
I just the fact that I'm gonna be ranting less, I know will hurt them a lot.
No,
they
it won't.
depend on my rants. They need my rants, bro, because they're tiny ants. Okay, that's just what they are, bro. They're little fucking ants.
Oh, look, he made a rhyme. That was so funny.
They need my rants because they're tiny ants.
And
You should become a music channel.
look, guys, let's just be honest. You know, ranting can be boring.
So he spends the rest of this video just explaining why he's switching to gaming, but then later on says, well, I'll still be doing rants while I'm gaming. It's like, okay. So, and then, but I'm going to turn down the audio for this because he plays music, but here's his first gaming video that he did after this, which is not a gaming video. It's literally just him dancing to some music. So he made the switch to full-time gamer.
Think, guys, Zoe had to go on 6 months of a deep troll to get this level of Jared hotness.
He made another video hugging his plushies. I don't know. And he made another video, none of them gaming. Like every video. So he made an announcement that he's switching to a gaming channel.
Same old from this pathological liar.
Yep. Yeah. He said he was a gaming channel. He made an announcement. And then he hasn't made one gaming video since.
I guess he was just gaming us.
I see what you did there. I see what you did there.
By the way, are my headphones crooked?
Yes.
Good. Now everyone, you now noticed it, and you can't unnotice it.
Huh. Damn. What a power play from the skull.
I know.
Here's
Well, I am spooky.
all right, here's Ted Nugent or what?
Our favorite lesbian gym teachers are back.
Let me tell you a story. You're looking at a guy. My name is Ted Nugent. I'm the Motor City Madman. I'm the strap assassin #1.
I'm the strap
Reverend
assassin.
Theodosius Atrocious, and I'm beyond precious and adorable. But most importantly, my son Toby, Theodore Tobias Nugent, Shemaine, and I, we accomplished something last Thursday in Florida that Delta Force couldn't have done. Now, hear me out. We got on a private jet in Naples, and we flew through restricted airspace, and we landed in Palm Beach International to go perform the Star Spangled Banner for a Donald Trump winter gala event. And it turned out that he had an award, a freedom fighting award planned for me. But through restricted airspace and the miles-long caravan waiting to get into Mar-a-Lago, there's no way we would have got there in time, even though it was their schedule and their clock and their private jet. So Toby, is
this all just him just bragging about his amazing existence?
I don't know. Is flying into Mar-a-Lago, is this a big deal?
prodded the driver. We went past all the cars in the line, and Toby confronted the Secret Service, which are great guys, by the way. They almost shot him. But he went up and confronted the Secret Service and went, no, this is my dad, Ted Nugent, a guest of President Trump in this car. We've got to go through this entrance. This is the side entrance that he told us. Nobody goes through here. This is Ted Nugent, is an invited guest of President Donald Trump. Long story short, there was a little bit of this and that. And there was some, I saw some rifle barrels in the distance. And he finally got on the radio and went, all right, come on through here. And so we barged through the side entrance to Mar-a-Lago, and we pulled in. Everybody wants a photo. Everybody wants an autograph. I'm humbled and honored and much appreciative for the love and the attention and the celebration of my truth, logic, and common sense A10 warthog lifestyle. But we have...
He's so wordy.
About to say, wasn't it supposed to be long story short?
a job to do.
Where's
We got to
the
get through
short?
security. We went through by thousands of people to go
His
through the
wife?
metal detector. And unfortunately, I had all my hardware back in the plane, but I had a Victorinox knife I've had since 1973 in my pocket.
He'll never be completely unarmed.
And the Secret Service wanding me goes, "What's that?" I go, "That's my pocket." And he goes, "Let me hang on that for you because you got to get through here." So Toby's setting up the guitar and the amp, and Martha, President Trump's assistant, is up there with all these gazillionaires in their tuxedos. I had a black sport coat on and a camouflage shirt. And I got up there and I received this beautiful red, white, and blue American flag Eagle Freedom Fighter Award. And I made a statement. And I know my friends at the Nightly Nuge know that somehow there's divine intervention when my mouth starts to move. I gave a 15-minute speech, Keith.
No, when your mouth, clearly there is no God because he would have divinely intervened this story fucking shorter.
You gave a 15-minute speech at an audience of the most fucking preaching to the choir speech you could give. Anybody with your mindset could give a 15-minute speech to these fucking people that would follow through because you're going to hit every bullet point they're already sucking off.
Arrows in the room behind him.
That pushed all
should have made those
life,
arrows.
liberty, and pursuit of happiness, American dream buttons. I got those formal tuxedo-suited.
He's a whistle talker.
Yeah.
Gazillionaires. You could see their eyes squint and their forehead furrow their brow, and their head would tilt. And I'm telling them stuff they needed to hear about supporting this great, great warrior, this status quo destroying leader, hero of America.
And this is cheating because we all know based on Ted Nugent's history about his choices in women, he's used to flying private jets and meeting a bunch of billionaires. It's just usually not at Mar-a-Lago.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he Airbnb'd Epstein Island. This whole fucking thing is like he's bragging about going to a Trump rally and spending 15 minutes talking about how cool Trump is. This is not the brag you think it is, Nugent. You didn't have some divine intervention. You spewed the same thing that got these motherfuckers here in the first place.
Exactly.
Donald Trump. And I had him silent and I had him laughing a few times because I was inspired to inject some
You had
street
them
verbiage.
silent and you had them laughing a few times. Was this the Nick Fuentes girls are gay speech? Did you just rip off Nick Fuentes?
I got some exciting rock and roll street verbiage inserted into my speech. And then I had to go through the audience. There are thousands of people. I had to go through this crowd. Everybody wanted to stop and talk, and I got to get my guitar. So I got the guitar, and I unleashed a Star-Spangled Banner, playing notes and frequencies and feedback, crescendos and arpeggios.
Oh, my God.
Oh, God. Okay,
God
Ted,
was confused.
You aren't a
God
bad
didn't
guitarist,
know
Ted.
he allowed simple men like Ted to unleash the guitar fire.
God was confused.
He confused God with his guitar skills.
Was Ted Nugent just a patriot? He's not a Christian? Or is he a
He's
Christian as
probably
well?
a Christian, probably.
Because this blasphemy he's spewing here, I guess it's okay because he's Team Christ.
That I unleashed because of my spirit and my compassion, my passion for freedom and the great Donald Trump. And I'm telling you, there wasn't a dry eye in the house, Keith. All right. So now I got to get the hell out of there, get back on the private jet and fly down to Naples. And so everybody wants a picture on it. I didn't mean to be rude, but the Secret Service escorted me out and I didn't grab my knife, but we got that later. And I got back on the plane. We flew down to Fort Myers. We got out, had another hot rod SUV waiting for us with a commando in it. And we hauled ass to the Hertz Center in Fort Myers in Estero, Florida. And there's Leonard Skinner and Ira Dean and the great Derek St. Holmes is waiting for me. Jim Brewer, this comedian. I'm going to send you.
Oh, no.
This comedian, Jim Brewer, he hates COVID like we did. No, I don't mean he hates COVID like he wants to end it. He hates COVID like he doesn't believe in it.
That's great, Uncle Ted. Please let the other people talk.
pictures. I had this guy about giving birth. He was laughing so hard when I showed him some of the pictures that I have. You know, I told him Jim Brewer. I told him
he looks like he's in pain.
Wait, he's the cacao guy. Isn't he?
Yeah.
No wonder he's laughing.
He was on SNL back in the day. He was in Half Baked with Dave Chappelle.
He's
back
enjoying
in the day.
career resurgence right now because his tour a year ago, he told everybody he would not do any clubs that mandated masks. And that got him a brand new crowd. They're like, yes, fuck yes, freedom.
So, if I remember, if I can catch your story correctly, Mr. Ted Nugent, live on the land, be your own man, be close to nature, went on 2 private jets, went to a bunch of billionaires and talked to them and played music with them, and now he's sitting with another group of millionaires, just making them apparently laugh through stupid memes on his phone.
Require a pap smear.
Ted Nugent. Ted Nugent is just one of those old rock stars that has his pedestal now, his soapbox.
He'll always have some kind of audience, and his music gets played on the radio, like on the classic rock stations and shit. So he's living off of being Ted Nugent from the 70s indefinitely.
And that Ted Nugent from the 70s, that was the Ted Nugent that adopted a 17-year-old Hawaiian girl.
I think that might have happened in the 80s, but yeah.
Oh, in the 80s, he adopted a 17-year-old Hawaiian girl because he couldn't legally marry her. That was the interesting. That Ted Nugent, interesting. Baffled even God on that one.
Her parents signed her away, so that's another weird thing about it.
Funniest man in the world that night.
And it was in 1981 he released Jailbait. So
was the 17-year-old adoption post or pre-Jailbait?
Got up on stage, and again, Keith, I am so inspired. I don't know if there's YouTube footage. That Gibson Birdland number 4, thanks to Tim Miller. And
I have to floss my teeth.
Imagine you're Jim Brewer, and you're just happy that fucking these MAGA people are buying your tickets. It's like, fuck yeah, I've sold so many fucking tickets. Nobody cared about me since Half Baked. The Gonak got fucking old.
Apparently he married the 17-year-old 2 years before recording Jailbait.
Oh, so it's the inspiration for the hit song Jailbait. So
Exactly.
he's over here looking at Jim Brewer, who's just happy to be getting a resurged paycheck. He's over here showing his phone. He's like, Jim Brewer, you're a comedian, right? Look at this guy. This guy here. His name's Pepe. His name's Pepe.
Yeah. Look, here's another
Coach Shaw, the luthier who put my number 4 Birdland back together, and to Steve Lewis, who brought his amplifiers for me. Keith, by the hand of God, I played stuff on this guitar. I have no idea where it came from. My hands and my spirit and my fire came out, and I played a respectful, melody-respecting Star Spangled Banner, and the guitar made noises and feedback, and
it's so weird watching somebody who is like a successful career musician talk so highly of themselves. Like, you played the Star Spangled Banner, it's not that big of a fucking deal.
You know, when I played the when I played the minor pentatonic scale, every note just seemed to be fit perfectly to anything that I play. I wonder if there's a coincidence.
By the way, the person he married, adopted and then married, is in this music video of his
for Jailbait or Little Miss Dangerous.
Little Miss Dangerous. She's obviously of age here.
She's obviously done some cocaine before.
This is filmed in Las Vegas, in the early 80s.
Frequencies that I don't know where they came from. And then I invited the great Derek St. Holmes to come up on stage with Swine on bass and Jimmy on drums. And we played a Johnny Be Good in the key of G. And it was out of body. And then I started raising...
He's so, he loves himself so much. He's in love with himself so much.
The Florida attitude, the Florida love, the Florida generosity for the hurricane victims, and the greatest governor in America, Ron DeSantis, the place.
Who are you going to choose between the two?
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Ted Nugent might have to make a choice. Yeah, and Trump knows that DeSantis is a threat. That's why he's already given him a nickname and everything. Ron DeSanctimonious. Ron DeSanctimonious.
Levitated. And then we played Cat Scratch Fever, and I think there was some breeding going on. I know there was some pre-rut. I created some pre-rut activity because Cat Scratch Fever, some people think...
Uncle Ted, there are children here. Please, just finish your turkey.
The sexiest guitar lick in the world, and a lot of people are correct.
Yeah, we should probably go scour that Trump event for all those weird trophy wives in the front with their TikToks out and see how great this performance actually was.
After Cat Scratch Fever came to an end, which it never does, I opened up the miraculous, the immaculate, the hand of God.
So he's just going through his set list right now.
Yeah, he's just having an old man moment. Self-adulation.
Ultimate animal breeding guitar lick ever. The love song.
Stranglehold. Yeah.
And Derek sang that song, and I played that historical killer.
That is probably his best
guitar
song.
licks.
Yeah, it is. But hey, Mr. Ted, isn't there another song that you're quite famous for that you could have played in that set? I wonder why you purposely left that one out in front of your new conservative friends.
What, the jailbait song?
Yeah, I know exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were talking about
That's
his...
not one of his hits, though.
I thought you were talking about his song, The Democrats Were the Best Ever, the old Democrat winner, number one, back when he was a liberal. He doesn't play that song that often.
Was he a liberal?
I shredded out Mary had
I
a
don't know.
Maybe not.
I don't think he was.
Democrats were the best,
days of
especially in
my
the
youth,
1960s.
Invigorated to my hollow core. And as I looked out at the dark sunken eyes of the stone-still crowd, I knew, in my heart of hearts, they felt the same.
Like, no matter how good he was that night, like, this is fucking weird how deeply and passionately he's retelling this on his Dork with Guns podcast.
It was unbelievable. And so my point is we didn't have time to pee. We didn't have time to hiccup. We literally made each event and each responsibility by the skin of our teeth. And then Leonard Skinner got on stage. And then, Keith, I autographed, there was about 20 guitars that all the bands, Ira Dean. And
now he's like, oh, man, there's all these guitars there. I got to autograph all of them.
Holmes and all the members of Leonard Skinner.
This guy is clearly in another dimension right now while Ted is going on and on.
He's like, oh, man, we need to go to Home Depot and get some stuff to improve the stucco inside of our house after this is over.
And Brian Kelly and Tracy and all these, John Rich, the great John Rich was there. We all signed these guitars. The number
I wouldn't want him
one
to sign my
silent
guitar.
auction
I'd be like, you ruined
maker
my
for
guitar.
the night.
I don't want your name on it.
I hate to brag.
See,
But
look
it
at that
wasn't
guy.
all those
Look at that guy. He's just
guitar.
dead.
Yeah. He's in love.
We have to, well, he's just happy to be here.
These two are flipping houses together. That's their little hobby that they took up together when they got together.
They love it.
They're flipping houses.
He's got to go here and listen to this brag now, this little humble brag.
Signed by everybody. They had a guitar that they said they just wanted my signature on, and I didn't understand why.
Who is this Skellington VTuber?
Liquid Skelly.
Top
I am a skeleton.
auction moneymaker of the
In an
night.
office.
$26,000 for a Ted Nugent autographed guitar. So once again, the love, the generosity, the support of my people. I am them. You are them. They are you. They are me. Great Americans in the great city of Naples, Florida, and the great Sheriff Carmine Marchino. Somebody at Live Nation said that the great sheriff who saved lives during the hurricane, that he wasn't allowed to make a statement. I intervened. And I got Sheriff Carmine Marcino.
He's like the main character in like this epic story.
Yeah, you played some fucking music, dude.
I intervened.
I went to Secret Service. They peeled my knife off of me, and I got it back later.
On stage where he belonged to thank the people, while the bureaucrats at Live Nation, by the way, there was a metal detector on the way into my event. I went around it, and I looked at the guy that thought he could have me walk through it, and I went, get the out of my way. I love me when I'm like that. By the way, my name is Ted.
You love you no matter what.
Ted Nugent. I'm in charge, and I won't tread on you, but don't you even think you're going to tread on me. Keith,
and
it's one of
that is his ideology in a nutshell.
Ted, I'm so moist right now. Thank you for that stunning explanation of you playing the guitar a couple of times one night.
Let's go look at light fixtures when this is over.
Special days why God put me on this earth and didn't let that Gemsbach kill me that day, because God has plans for me, and I fulfilled
some new granite countertops.
Them on that beautiful day in Florida.
God had plans for Ted Nugent, and he fulfilled them at that Ron DeSantis rally after he went to a Trump rally. He fulfilled them by playing both sides of the Republican card.
Oh, my God.
All right. Everyone give the stream a thumbs up if you haven't already. And also, don't forget, immediately following this episode, we're going to do the final 2 chapters of our audiobook that we've been doing for the past several months.
The final countdown.
Yep. Yeah, so don't miss out on that. You can sign up. You can sign up through becoming a member now. If you pick the post shows and more, you get 2 private shows a month and all of the post shows that we do. And then if we happen to do like a movie review or something like that, you'll get that too. It's all of the extra video content that we offer. You can sign up on Patreon and get it there, or you can sign up post shows and more directly through YouTube membership. I'm going to post the link to the event shortly before we end this stream. All right, we're going to start off with some oddities.
Clee disappear, Clee disappear, Clee disappear, Clee disappear.
All right, here is some Cobes. Cobes made the world's grossest nachos. Now, you'd think nachos are not hard to mess up, right?
I mean, for one, I assume he put Doritos on the nachos.
I don't want to spoil it, but Doritos are involved. You're right.
Did he put the Doritos on the nachos, though?
We'll see what he does.
Oh, sweet, naive Billy.
Yeah.
There's a lot of, is that sour cream, I hope,
You
or is
don't
it cream
know.
cheese?
It's
Oh,
neither.
no. What?
It's neither of those. It's the worst. It's the worst ingredient you could add to nachos ever. He's
Oh, no.
so stupid.
Oh, no.
What up, YouTube?
That edit.
What up, YouTube? What up, what up, what up? I got $43. Holy shit. $43.45. Huey, that's definitely enough to start the weekend off. Just chilling out on the weekend.
I think his favorite brand. I think that the liquor he's been drinking recently is like $20, so he can get maybe like 2. So I guess that is a start for his day.
He's got to buy
Maybe?
nachos.
Oh yeah, good point.
Weekend nachos, but you don't want to see that. You got like 3 beers left. I'm definitely feeling tipsy.
The shakes?
I might make a dang plate of nachos because it's the weekend.
It's the freaking weekend, baby. I'm gonna have me some fun.
Maybe three ingredients for our nachos. Some sharp cheddar cheese.
Mm-hmm. Got the nice super
some
pack.
nacho cheese Doritos.
There you go.
And some bacon.
This is it. French onion dip. French onion with bacon. He adds this to nachos. And way too much of it, too.
And remember, this is nachos, so you know what happens to nachos, right?
I mean, it's not.
And he cooks it in a microwave. Like
delicious dip, microwaved for, I won't spoil it,
420 seconds.
That's not a good way to like figure out how long to cook something.
Put them in for 4 minutes and 20 seconds. That's what's up, tubes.
Motherfucker. You too. Nacho cheese Doritos.
So the chips are the nacho cheese, or the nacho cheese Doritos are the chips.
Yeah, I was hoping he would put the Doritos on top of the nachos, like as a garnish. Like he would crumble the Doritos on top of the fucking nachos.
I know. Oh, ye of
Yummy.
little boglum faith.
Step 1. Making some weekend nachos.
He makes
You're
food
gonna
so
add
disgusting
a
even homeless
layer
people
of
would turn it down.
chips.
Says Brink UFO. It's
Just
fucked
like
up,
that.
Brink UFO. Homeless people would eat this separately. Like at best, mix the cheese into the French onion dip, and then just dip the Doritos directly into that. No microwave needed.
You fucking
Make a little
wanker.
special dip.
When I think French onion
Okay,
dip,
so we're gonna add
I
some
think more
nacho
of like
cheese,
potato
Doritos,
chips with that.
Hey, and that one commenter that's rude. It's clear that bag is moving. Is so moving so much he can barely even keep it straight to open it. That was a serious challenge for him.
Does JJ eat a lot of weird food? Beefy
yes,
Mix
he
thinks
does.
JJ should go to Casper and see if he'd eat with Cobra. I think JJ would break bread with King Cobes. JJ's a sweet guy.
We take a sprinkle of our sharp cheddar cheese. We'll add it to the top.
You know, I want to. We'll just see the finished product. It's gross. I wanted to play a different video, but yeah, this is just gross. It's fucking terrible.
Gotta watch him eat the nachos. Gotta watch him get a nice slurp in. Okay, this is gonna be good.
Ridiculous how stupid good these nachos are.
No!
By the way, he microwaved it for like 4 minutes.
Did he microwave the French onion dip as well?
Yes, he did. He microwaved all of it.
Ben, do you understand how stupid good these nachos are? You don't
They're-
understand how stupid
they're
good they are.
stupid.
The microwave melted the cheese and it mixed and congealed with.
Oh yeah, and he waited till the
The
nachos,
bacon
of
sour
course,
cream onion
congealed.
dip.
Because that's the
Nobody
best time
wanted
to
to
have
watch me
nachos.
make
I love,
nachos.
I love to hear the word congealed while describing my food. Love it. Love it.
But I guess people wanted to watch me make nachos.
All right.
Only person ever to think congealed is a positive.
Exactly.
It's Boglum talk. He's bog talking now.
I saw this. This happened a little while ago, but Elisa Giordano was doing an IRL stream and she had Minnie Manson with her, and Minnie Manson like freaked out because Minnie Manson's always freaking out and getting mad and
Yeah.
offended. So
I need to eat something. We've been driving around for an hour. You said we were going to meet some investor guy who has hamburgers. You said we were going to go to the pier, and now we're
An investor guy with
talking to some crazy
hamburgers?
guy here.
Okay, so what we're
Hey
gonna
man, I'd be mad too. He was promised hamburgers. He hasn't got them yet.
So Minnie Manson's gonna keep doing this. I'm a diabetic.
Diabetic, but about that, don't you understand?
You have a backpack. Why don't you have a diabetic snack in your backpack?
Yeah, I know a few diabetics. They pack that shit. They make sure they don't die.
I think he has to pee.
Told me I cannot go in there unless I have an ID, and I said no.
You don't have an ID?
I do, but I'm not showing it to him.
Why not?
Because he's a jerk. I don't trust the guy.
The doorman?
I don't feel comfortable right now.
I have to take a diabetic piss, but I don't trust the door guys, so I'm just gonna die out here.
What's wrong? You don't feel safe? We're in Santa Monica.
We're in Santa Monica.
Everybody's gone mad. Minnie Manson, what's going on?
In the bathroom, and will you still be here when I come out?
Yeah.
Minnie Manson is fucking great.
I'm fucking nuts. All right, we'll wait for him, I guess. Let's just wait for him a couple minutes.
Oh, this is with Alex Jones?
that does not look like Alex Jones.
Okay?
Not ready
I'm
enough.
shaking because I'm so hungry. Even that food I brought was nothing. I ate that sandwich. I ate everything I have. I'm hungry.
You're hungry?
I don't expect you to pay for the food. I'll pay for it. I just want to go eat somewhere.
Oh, you want to go eat somewhere?
I want to have a fun IRL, not just driving in the car all day.
Okay, all right.
I'm guessing you can do this anytime you want. I can't go to see you.
All right, we'll go somewhere good. Okay, let's just find a parking spot.
I don't want to end up going to the damn hospital for the last fucking 2 days I'm here. Okay?
Why would you be going to the hospital?
Because of my diabetes. I'm having a blood sugar withdrawal.
This is nuts.
Yeah. Because of my diabetes. Having a blood sugar withdrawal.
Is that how you get viewers?
I'm sure. Yeah. I mean, you can. Shouldn't you have like insulin there just in case for emergencies?
Hold on. Is Minnie Manson accusing Elisa of getting him there to give him a diabetic shock
and I gotta
get viewers?
I gotta be real with you. If I'm Elisa, I'm gonna do my best to try and not get the food in Minnie Manson.
I'm gonna kill Minnie Manson?
I'm gonna do my best to try and make that happen.
Why?
Because it's a live stream.
To kill them?
No. To not facilitate their life, not kill them. If you're diabetic,
insane.
No, if you're diabetic and you didn't prepare well, you're insane. It's not on me to get you to your fucking Denny's moons over my hammy. Okay,
But see,
I'm taking the long way
diabetic
home.
coma is not good for content. They're just gonna lay there.
Not usually.
If my blood sugar falls, I'll end up in a hospital. I'll go into a coma. You don't understand.
Should have brought a fucking granola
Is
bar.
that close to happening right now?
Yes.
It is?
Yes.
Elisa's like, it is? Oh my God, I'm going to have a death on my stream. She's happy. She's actually excited. Elisa would love one of her whack packers to die on her show. She knows the awareness that would bring. She knows she has no actual guilt on this one. Minnie Manson could die under Elisa's watch, and Elisa would be guilt-free on all of this. It's perfect.
You don't care.
I care.
You don't care. You don't care about me. You just want to have viewers.
I do want to have viewers. I also care, mildly care.
Mildly care. I wouldn't care. Not at all. I'd be like, you're going to fucking cry on my stream because you're dying? Well, you'll be crying and dying. I would change the name of the stream to Minnie Manson Crying and Dying. $3 TTS.
I mean, if he's this bad, then why not just? Yeah, if he is this bad, then he should just drop him off at the hospital. It's fine.
Yeah, or go eat dog food or something. Like if you're dying, like you're dying. I'm not dying. I'm not your fucking savior here.
Now? Are you crying? Why are you crying? Minnie!
Take me back to my hotel, please.
Why?
Just take me home.
What?
I don't know.
No, Minnie, nothing bad is happening right now.
Yes, it is. I'm having a fucking diabetic sugar withdrawal.
Why would you go back to your hotel? Go to a fucking gas station. Get a fucking Snickers. Christ. Step McHugg says, Billy, your fat ass is super lucky it's not me. It's not luck if a Snickers could save your fucking life. This is stupidity, pure stupidity on Minnie Manson's part, and it's emotional manipulation. I'm not going to play this fucking emotional manipulation game with anybody on my live stream. If you want to play crybaby chess, we're going to play die baby chess. Put the die in diabetes. Guaranteed every time. Should have brought Snickers.
Okay, man, I'm parking.
Can
Can we just do street parking?
What the fuck about diabetes? Don't you understand?
Okay.
What the fuck about you have a backpack there? Should have packed a fucking Snickers. Die. I have zero sympathy. Zero sympathy. You're a grown-ass fucking adult. Pack a fucking Snickers or die. Those were your choices when you left the house. Wasn't put your fucking future in my hands. Cause I'm sorry, my hands are clean. You could die in these fucking hands, and all I would have is the leftover evaporating tears. Okay? Your tears evaporating. Cause the death wouldn't be on my hands. Bitch.
I'm telling you, I'm gonna have a fucking goddamn coma.
Okay, all right. Is Billy still here, Billy?
Yeah.
I am. Oh, sorry.
Billy John.
Thought I was live with them trying to kill Minnie Manson. It's Billy John. Never mind. I need the Snickers. My insulin's fucking through the roof
Well,
right now.
obviously, Minnie Manson and Billy John will get together, get along great, right? Of
course.
Yeah.
Okay, so.
I'm just being all quiet.
Okay, so
I wanna go back to my hotel.
But we're in Santa Monica. There's
I
the
don't
best
care.
food in America. There's.
Just take me back to my hotel, please.
No, we're here. We're in Santa Monica right now. We're gonna have a good time. I'm gonna get a funnel cake.
Funnel cake.
Okay,
I'm gonna look for smoke some pot.
Taking Minnie Manson dying of diabetes to Santa Monica Pier for funnel cake is the content I want to see. I want to see Minnie Manson crawl towards a fucking funnel cake to save their own life. This is great. This is content. I'm loving this.
Clearly not.
I'm gonna look for parking. Yeah, let me get out. I look for you, okay?
If I fucking die, everybody's gonna see what you did. You're gonna be in big trouble.
If I fucking die, this is the vile piece of shit that Minnie Manson is. Trying to put their death on Elisa Jordana when they could have had $1.29 payday in their fucking bag. That's a big bag you got there, Minnie Manson. You got a water bottle. You didn't prepare for your fucking diabetes? Fuck out of here. Death is on the menu tonight, boys. And I'm watching Minnie Manson, R.I.P.
Lisa's not gonna get in trouble for anything. I have a lawyer on retainer right now. No one's getting in trouble.
I'm telling you that I
No
need
one's
to
getting in
eat
trouble.
something.
Billy John is like definitely about that life. Billy John might kill Minnie Manson just because at this point.
So I was annoyed by that. I was like very annoyed. And so now I don't like Scientology very much.
Oh, this isn't. Hold on.
Did Minnie Manson die?
There's more to that.
I just need to know if Minnie Manson dies. It's important.
And we all know the reason why you hate Scientology is it's just so annoying, man.
I actually wish I knew exactly why Scientology exists. Like I want to know the depths of are they locking down Hollywood because they got so many closet case movie stars under their regime? Is that really what it's about? Was this written as a tax loophole for L. Ron Hubbard, and now they use it as like some sort of religious mafia?
There's this old video of pre-transition Minnie Manson, and they were on some TV show with their cats. They had like a bunch of like weird...
Sounds about right.
Trained cats. It was interesting.
Wait, what?
You know what? How am I gonna get back to my hotel now?
What do you mean?
How am I gonna get back to my hotel?
What are you talking
Oh, hold on. We watched
Go to
this.
the bathroom, I need to eat something.
Hold on. We'll get past this part.
Yes, you did.
I am not driving, dumbass.
I know.
Shut up.
I feel threatened because you took me away from my hotel.
Wait.
How am I going to get back?
Is that a candy bar? Do we know where the candy bar came from?
No.
Did it come out of the backpack? I swear to God, after that, if the candy bar came out of the fucking
This
backpack.
is cut, I think. Hold on.
I see him digging through that backpack.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Maybe it was in her bag?
Because, guys, you know why?
Use the right pronoun, you fucking fag.
Upset. Now she's calling me names.
I'm not a she, asshole.
Now you're using profanity. Okay.
Well, then don't call me by
That's
the wrong.
what- when you have
Don't call me by the wrong
you can come up with more
pronoun.
stuff than just
How could you call him that? How could you call
You're
him?
calling me the wrong pronoun, so fuck you.
No, but you don't just call him a faggot. You just call
My
him that.
girlfriend doesn't think that, so it's okay.
Well, then use the right pronoun.
I don't care.
Don't be disrespectful
I don't
to
give a
me.
shit.
Why not?
Thank you.
Is Billy John sitting behind Elisa
Yes.
now?
Oh,
Okay.
why are you being mean to me? Because I'm hungry?
It's gonna get worse. All right, hey guys, what's up? I love all of you. Thank you for coming out today. It's positive, happy.
This motherfucker. Are they going in that bag?
You're being an asshole, Minnie.
Take me home now then.
No, you're being an asshole.
He talks to me and threatening me.
Somehow Minnie, there was a cut, but Minnie now has some kind of like oat bar or whatever.
I'm 100% betting that wasn't that fucking bag, and this entire diabetic coma, like I said, was a fucking manipulation tactic. Ooh.
Been a total asshole to your guests, but Billy the assaulted has no wrong. Billy threatens physical violence and lawyers. Selective hearing, selective friend.
I feel threatened because you took me away from my hotel. How am I going to get back? I can't afford to get back.
Or is it gum?
How am I going to get back to the hotel?
If it's sugar-free gum,
I thought we
then
were hanging out today the whole
maybe
day.
Minnie Manson can be redeemed.
No, I want to go home now.
You want to go home? Because of Billy John? Yeah?
Yeah, it's not because of you.
You liked him before. You said, oh, he's so cool.
Until he started calling me a she.
He's calling you a
telling me to
she?
go fuck myself because I'm hungry.
All right. Let's go in a beautiful setting.
Then he calms down and Billy says something to him.
Awesome. I love it here. I love it here so much. Like this.
Sounds like machine guns are going off.
This is not a good one. Change my phone.
This person anymore.
Who?
Minnie Manson.
Why? What's going on?
Fuck her out of here now.
What?
Fine.
You're calling 911 on Billy?
Why are there machine guns going off?
John?
If I can figure out how to use my phone, I'm going to, yes.
Is it a dono, an audio dono?
It must be.
Yes, he did. Yeah. And I had Laura on here, okay?
What happened?
I have a witness.
Let's just go have his ring. Tell me.
I don't know you.
What's happening?
Whoa! I don't want you or him buying me. I don't know you.
Lisa, this guy.
Wow, what a weirdo.
This guy sucks.
This guy sucks, Lisa. What's wrong with you?
What do you mean?
I want you to fuck away from me and her. You make threats against me, motherfucker. You're gonna
Alright, you're a loser, dude.
Billy, come back! Come on, Billy!
Just tell her to stay away
Billy,
from me,
come
dude.
back, please!
I'll hang out with you, Lisa, but
Alright,
get this
but just
person
ignore
away from me,
him. Ignore
How
him.
about if I knock your fucking lights out?
Oh my god,
Laura,
that's
I
not
want you
gonna
to say
happen.
right now.
He didn't do anything.
Did you hear what he said about coming to my hotel and fucking me
I
up?
didn't hear that. I didn't hear shit. He didn't say anything.
Say it, Laura, say it. Did you hear
Say
him
it,
threaten
Laura.
me?
This tattletale badass. Okay, we get it. Just say it. Say it. You heard him say he was going to hit me? I'm going to hit him instead.
I had my
Fucking
phone on the whole
grown-ass
time with
babies.
Laura.
Laura's been on the phone. Hey, Laura.
Yep. And you didn't know it. I had the screen off, and Laura's been tape recording and listening to everything going on.
She's watching?
Say it, Laura. You heard everything, right?
I have heard everything going on for the last 15 minutes, yeah.
Did you subscribe to my channel, Laura?
Oh, God.
No, I haven't, but I will.
Oh, thank you. So thank you for sending
yeah.
Minnie Manson here.
She's nice. Elisa's nice, but this man that's with her, he's a fucking crazy
Billy
guy.
John is the greatest guy.
He's a fucking
He's the
drug dealer.
greatest guy.
I know.
He
Look what he
donated
did
money to
Andy.
Elisa, right? Like, is that why Elisa hangs out with him? He donated like a couple grand or something.
Did he?
I'm not sure. I think.
Yeah. He gets drugs
confused
out of
by
his
all
dick
of
and
it.
he's trying to kill a man.
No, he's not.
And he's making threats to me. I have fucking witnesses on tape. You better stay away from me because you're gonna be sorry.
These fucking attention whore babies. They're all attention whore fucking babies. Elisa, you're doing God's work wrangling these fucking babies, but if they don't start bleeding, I'm gonna lose interest. You can't talk this much about violence and not have a little bit sprinkled on top. Tired of this baby barking.
Like, I'm literally to that person anymore ever again. I won't live stream with them. I won't do anything with them.
Yeah.
No.
So you don't want to live stream with Minnie Manson?
Well, I'm not stream with you, but like,
Yeah.
to the point to where like,
I love you. See that? Do that.
That was nice.
People intrinsically they know who to trust and who not to trust.
Yeah.
They'll see me crying because I'm genuine. When emotions are all like here on my sleeve. If my blood sugar is on, I get hungry, cry.
Oh, God, not
I
the
get
blood sugar
angry. I brought food
But
with
yes,
me, but
it's
I ran out of food
clearly
hours ago.
obvious,
So now
Minnie
let's go eat
Manson, that your heart is on your sleeve.
something and have a
Okay,
good
there'll
time.
be some food on the pier, I'm sure.
Yes. You
All
want to
right.
get funnel cake? Let's
Yeah,
go do
funnel
it.
cake or like something.
You keep getting sidetracked. Let's
Yeah,
get
yeah.
the funnel cake and then we'll talk to
You want to get a funnel cake, Billy?
I don't eat gluten.
You don't eat gluten. So we got these nice bananas. That's off.
Those times he had those bananas, I would have bought those.
You didn't even offer Minnie Manson a banana.
Oh, just threw your banana.
And Billy John throws the banana. This is a tantrum. These are all babies.
Wow.
This is so cute.
He's like, here's the
He's
banana.
literally running away. He's
This
like,
is so.
"Eh."
This is a fucking zoo. Elisa's running a zoo. This is an outdoor zoo. This is amazing.
Yeah, I hate just sitting there. I hate just sitting here, just being like one of those guys, just sit there watching a video saying nothing. But god damn, it's just so weird. It's like a train wreck. You just can't stop watching.
He's a little bit, you know, he's
No,
stressed.
and that's the thing is that, like, it's no. So I've been through so much stuff. Like, in California in general, like selling weed, like in big farms, and had to deal with lots of big punks and had whole towns trying to come after me. So when someone comes and is like, I'm going to call the cops on you when I'm sitting down somewhere.
But why was he gonna call the cops on you? I didn't see you do anything.
They said she said they're going to call the cops on you. She said they're going to call the cops on all of us.
He's threatening
Fuck
to
him.
call the cops on both of us. That's true. Yeah.
I don't
What if the cops came? Like, nothing.
Then I would have ran away and left because I don't deal with that drama.
Yeah.
Like, so that's the bullshit. So don't expect me to like this person at all. I'm going to probably not ride home with you.
Got the banana.
This ape walks out of the fucking garden with a banana. This is the zoo.
To have him in the car?
Have them come on your show in general.
Oh, you think it's a bad judgment? Really?
Yes.
Minnie, did you hear that? What? He said it was bad judgment to have you on the show today. That's what he said.
Did you hear what he was saying about you?
You hear that?
Just stirring the shit. Stirring the shit.
That's what I see them on the show, dude.
Today?
No,
They just
none
don't.
of your
No,
fans
they
want to
don't
see
see
Minnie
them at all.
Manson?
No, they
I didn't
don't.
know we was doing a show
They
today. I
hear
thought we was
these,
just gonna hang out as friends.
Well, I always do live streaming. It's my favorite thing to do. I always
told me you don't do it every day, so I didn't.
really didn't want you on his live stream.
That's okay. I've already been on it, so.
No, but he didn't want you on it. That's so weird.
Oh, that's okay.
Because you're so spectacular on it.
Oh, that's not why at all.
Oh, why? Why don't they want him on the live stream?
They just doesn't. They really don't. They don't market well.
You should do something.
Shut the fuck up.
You should generate some content.
How do you?
Why don't you shut the fuck up?
Look, he's got my sticker on his thing there. That's awesome. You should shred it right now.
Oh, he just ripped it off. He ripped off your
Yeah,
sticker.
if your sticker sucks, I don't worship Satan. Fuck 666. I don't worship the devil. You wear your Starvin
You're the
fan.
funniest guy. You make me laugh.
Yo, guys, here's this.
He's the funniest guy ever.
We're gonna go to the museum someday. Put it right there.
Yeah, I'm a loser.
Shut the fuck up.
You in what army?
Shut up, dude.
Be nice to me.
Shut up.
You like him a lot, I can tell.
He's cute, right? Is Billy John cute? Why don't you go after Billy John?
Who's this girl?
No, they don't like. She doesn't like either one of you guys. You guys gotta
Oh,
stop.
she doesn't
You
like
guys
us?
have been- you guys made things very uncomfortable
She's
for
from
her.
Australia. You don't
Shut
understand.
the fuck up.
She's from Australia? Do we know her, Ben?
No, I will. No, I will not make. No, I don't want anything to do with it.
If you make any kind of contact with me, you're going to jail.
Is this happening
Go back to jail.
There's some fighting
I'm just gonna say
going
goodbye
on.
to Elisa. Like,
You're gonna say bye to me?
yeah, I'm saying goodbye.
Anonymous sent $3 Marilyn.
Hey, Mr. Andy Dick, I'm a clean living person. You could come live with me in Chicago. I have a 2-bedroom apartment. And you don't have to pay rent.
Who comes alive
I'm not
like this
kidding.
all the
My
time.
rent is covered.
Physical attacks, threats, and normal bully behavior.
Come
Unlock
live
from
with me for a
Billy
while.
and follow Marilyn.
That would be interesting, to say the least.
Yeah, I don't think Andy Dick wants to live with
Minnie Manson,
Minnie Manson
in Chicago.
I mean, right now, right? Oh wait, no, he didn't get jail time.
I'm in
Right.
Mephistopheles of Chicago. Be
Oh,
nice.
besides, he'd have to report. He'd have to announce to everyone around
He gets
him.
mad too easily at people and stays mad. That's
Is he
not
on the
cool.
registry now?
You know, people watching,
might have
they
to be
can see the
registered.
truth. I don't have to say anything. They know what's going on. I trust people, you know.
I'm just so happy. You know, imagine if it was like 80 degrees today being here.
I wouldn't be wearing a suit if it was
Hey, what's
out.
up?
sent $3 Billy is suffering from self-adulation rate. Few bumps behind the Ferris wheel and feels
And I was
deep
worried
to
about this other guy coming after me. Let's go eat in there.
You want to eat in there? You should.
Someone would they would kill someone if they said that. So I don't know.
You know, I just say, Lisa, other people would kill somebody for these things, and I'm not the type of guy to kill somebody. Just bash them with a skateboard and then deny it. But you know, Elisa, if I wasn't on camera right now,
or get on an
I'd kill
alt-right
somebody.
podcast and shit talk them constantly, and then leave like a bitch.
So they ditch Minnie Manson, and Minnie Manson gets all mad.
All right, it's getting dark, so I actually want to end. Minnie, right here, Minnie.
Get the hell away from me. What
did I
from me?
What did I do?
Get away from me!
Why, Minnie? What are you doing?
I'm gonna call the police.
What? Minnie, what the hell is going on?
Get the fuck away.
All right, never mind. Whatever. I can't stand this.
You treated me like shit. You fucking abandoned me for a whole fucking hour. You didn't even realize I'm gone for an hour. You could have called me. I called you 12 times. I called you 12 times. You didn't answer your phone.
Hey, Billy.
All you care about is your damn show and your ratings. You treat people like shit, and it
Your
doesn't matter who I
ratings.
am. I could be anybody.
It doesn't matter who you are, but you're Minnie Manson. You're here on her fucking stream. You didn't come here for any other reason than to meet up with Elisa, right? Like why else were you here with your fucking suit and your hair slicked back? You wanted to play the game. Didn't go the way you thought it would. Now you're having bitch baby cry fights. There you go.
You wanted to be the content. You wanted to be in there. Now you are.
No wonder no one wants to come back on your show.
Okay, Billy.
You were nice yesterday. We had a great time. I should have just let it go at that. I only have 2 days here, and I want to enjoy myself. Now you're going to take me back to the hotel, and then I don't want to ever speak to you again.
I just noticed those eyebrows, man.
You're going to take me back to the hotel, then I'm never going to speak to you again.
I'd be like,
no.
Find your way
Or
back
no.
to the hotel then.
Walk.
I mean,
hitchhike.
Can I eat my funnel cake? Because
no, if you want,
I left it over there.
I don't care. Take me home now. Call your friend and eat your funnel cake while he's coming. You can do that. But I want to go home to my hotel. I'm not going to have the rest of my damn night ruined because of you.
Call it Uber.
Quit your crying idiot. This is what you sound like. Slap that thing, Billy.
Guys, I'll pay someone to do it. I'll pay someone to do it.
Paying somebody to slap somebody
It's
is that
still illegal.
Is that as illegal as slapping somebody?
It's still pretty illegal.
No, I'm gonna pay someone to like take care of you and beat you up.
I dare you to, you piece
Shut
of
up,
shit.
dude. You're a
I dare you
loser.
to.
You don't have to dare you. It's already gonna happen. Minnie Manson has no talent.
You.
Nobody wants to see you. They all hate you.
Yeah, they do. So what?
Yeah. Well, it's just like it brings back.
Can you threaten somebody by
quality content?
Can you threaten somebody by saying I'm going to pay somebody to beat you up? That's a threat, right?
It is.
That's also illegal, right? Whether or
It
not
is
someone
illegal.
beats them up.
Uh-huh.
It's fucking weird, man.
Fucking fun. I get those bananas all the time. You could have gave some to me. You know what? I don't want to see you again. I don't want to see you again. I don't want nothing to do with you. And within 24 hours, you're going to be dead and your show's over.
Wow.
Sorry. Will they turn around?
With who?
24 hours, you're going to be dead.
Minnie, have a good time.
And your show's over.
I'm back in Chicago.
Hey, Lisa.
Oh, fuck, wait, they left?
Billy John.
Good on
Why aren't
them.
you friends anymore?
Billy John is very mad at me right now, and I think it has to do with a couple different things. So, you know, when I'm streaming and he's there, I feel like, you know, it's about me, my stream, you know, so I'm like focused on me. I'm not like, you know, he's kind of like in the background. I feel like he was feeling hostile towards me, and he got some like, I don't know, he had like a chip on his shoulder about that. And then on top of that, I'll just read you his text right now, and you tell me what you think. So he's, oh my God,
Anybody watch Elisa? Do you know this is what I thought I picked up from watching Elisa. I don't watch all the time, but I thought Billy John was donating to Elisa to gain favor with Elisa, and then Elisa did something that Billy John didn't like, and then Billy John started charging back, did a bunch of chargebacks.
Really?
That's what I thought the history between Elisa and Billy John was, and then he gave the money back to her and started hanging out with her because she started paying attention to him. So I don't know if this is if I'm misremembering something here. I do know there was a weird chargeback thing. I thought it was Billy John, and I think that might be why she's so aligned to Billy John, because of like a leash of chargebacks. I think.
Dang. Text Mike, I cannot believe. Okay, here's how I start. I'm down to do a local stream today. I actually really can't be anywhere near that Manson thing. I'm just gonna stream Hollywood. Minnie Manson made me look really bad in front of people I was talking to and told them lies about me. A lot of my fighting is scripted and people I'm fighting with are in on it. I do not believe that. I do not believe that. If you want to write a serious scripted fight with me against some crazy...
Revealed.
Oh, hold on one second. Thank you,
Brandon
Brandon.
Q sent $5 XOXO.
Okay, just hold on one second.
You think Billy John's gonna beat the shit out of Elisa at some point?
I hope not.
Because he did beat up a bunch of dudes, right? Like that's.
Oh, those are dudes.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
But now Elisa just said she doesn't believe that Billy John was script fighting people.
I mean, he wasn't script fighting Chicken
I
Andy.
think she believes that he beat up Chicken Andy and these other people.
I'll read the rest, don't worry. I'm down to expose what's really going on. And back to this caller that's asking me about Billy John's texts. Billy John... Billy John is very mad at... He says, I'm going to ruin Minnie Manson's career. But he doesn't have a career, so have a good time with that. Please stay away from me when you are with that thing. You are literally hanging out with someone that threatened me. That's cool. When someone acts like that, you don't go back and run and hang out with them for real. That was embarrassing as fuck yesterday. And if you plan on having an international following, I feel like I'm really embarrassing myself so badly being around that person. I'm actually personally very mad about it. Streaming with you and Minnie Manson was the worst stream I've ever had. Thank God I was able to stream with my girlfriend and actually make some money. Fuck. Waste of time. I made no money and got embarrassed. Now you are hanging out with the person who put me and you through that. Real cool, Lisa. Oh, and just to let you know, JJ assaulted a 16-year-old girl on the Santa Monica beach. Wait, Minnie Manson didn't go in the car. I know Minnie Manson
JJ
was
was
really
defending Goocheese, right? Is that the same beach where he was drop kicking? Is that what they're talking about?
Maybe.
He drop kicked a 16-year-old girl that was beating down Goocheese?
Yeah.
Is that what he's referring to?
I think so.
This is so fucking funny. They're all babies.
Hungry. I don't see how that's my fault to like feed a grown adult.
True.
Like it's a grown adult, and I don't know. I mean, he was hungry, but he had a sandwich with him. Like, how hungry could he be? So I don't know. I just kinda...
Revealed. Caught on
JJ's
4K.
drop kicks are just ridiculous.
Flocka says JJ wasn't doing the drop kicks. Are you sure?
Who was doing the drop kicks then? Could have swore it was him.
I'm pretty sure JJ did the drop kicks. Maybe I'm wrong.
It was Billy John.
Billy John was doing the
to a
skateboard.
fight. Basically,
Exactly.
Billy
It's
John
all
is just
a deep
saying, I love
psyop.
you and everything. I don't put
trying to pin it
myself
on
around
JJ?
people like Minnie Manson or people who assault 16-year-old girls on the beach like JJ. He's talking about JJ. This is all like alleged stuff. That's the thing. He's like, I don't really like this kind of fighting, so I'm just gonna say, like, you know, this is what you'd say in an actual like office environment. Maybe this just is not for you.
Hey, I'm in an office environment.
Billy John, if you cannot handle my characters that I have, because he did this a couple other times. He put like reels on YouTube about me. Billy John, I think he thinks that I don't see them. I think he thinks that I don't see the reels that he's putting on YouTube, but I can actually see them, and they're about me. What?
You just put up
I know we were
two
watching
ones
Ted Nugent.
talking about you and Minnie Manson. Like,
Yeah.
Minnie Manson does look like they'd be on Ted Nugent's podcast.
Exactly. So he's putting up reels. Okay, so I don't think. Wait, let me see if
And
Minnie
the
Manson
point
got
is
in the
lost.
car. No, he didn't get in the car. Wow. Yeah, he didn't get in.
So yeah,
JJ definitely did the drop kicks. Definitely.
Nah, I'm totally not trying to spread disinformation here. Definitely Billy John.
we got some actual Mania promos going on right now. Let's check them out.
That pizza. Oh, pizza. Oh, I gotta get that pizza. Oh, I need it in me. I gotta have that pizza with that crust, that chewy crust full of gluten that makes it chewy. And that melted cheese, stretching mozzarella melted all over it. And that greasy pepperoni. I need it inside me to fuel the furnace that powers the Star-Spangled Luchador. And Rubber Jules, you're the only thing standing between me and getting that pizza. So you gotta go. You gotta go out of here. And everyone's always asking. They've been asking for days now. Star-Spangled Luchador, what do you think of these promos Ruby Jules is making? I don't know. I don't even know what you're saying. I suppose you're singing, but with all the echoing, I can't understand a single dang word. And the flute, that piercing,
It's the pizza.
shrieking flute.
The pizza's made him a
it's what I
single-minded
imagine,
man.
A Lovecraftian eldritch horror might sound like, as its twisted arcane language burrows into your head, stripping away everything that makes you you, and leaving nothing but madness. Crazy madness! That's what I imagine it sounds like. And I would have been failed to the madness a long time ago, but I keep my eyes on the prize. The pizza prize! I gotta get that pizza. The ultimate prize, the ultimate pizza, it's gonna be mine. Ribeye Jules, you're going down to Chinatown, all the way out of here. Oh, gone. Pizza for me, none for you. Yeah, woo doggies. Pizza.
The Star Spangled Pizza fan with a fantastic promo against Rubby Jules.
Look at these outfits.
Our resident Boglum, Rubby Jules.
He's a very snazzy dressed Boglum, though.
Very much. Well, yeah.
Also, his chair doesn't look like it's falling apart, but it is look like it's duct taped together. Some duct tape.
He's got a polo tie.
Looks nice.
I'll take us both Domino's downtown. Yeah, that's where I'm gonna take you.
To the Domino's downtown? Is that what he
That's
said?
where he's gonna take him.
Downtown, baby. Star Spangled Luchador. Where the birds will sing just for me.
When will the birds sing just for me? Is that what he said?
Yeah.
Next to the porta potties, that's where you're at, Luchador.
In the Luchador's
Luchador's in the porta potties.
Okay, all right.
Oh, wait, wasn't he going to the Domino's, though?
He wanted the Domino's.
So I'm just trying to translate for the Luchador so he can understand what's
Luchador
going
has
on
no
here.
idea. He knows nothing but pizza at this point. He's driven purely by pizza.
I don't think you can do it because our Ruby Jules will single-handedly win that kill card, There is absolutely nothing you can do to stop me. Poor Luchador.
The Pied Piper of actual Mania is luring the Star Spangled Luchador.
Sorry, Belly, you were saying?
No.
Of course. You know, I'm so glad this avatar doesn't quite express all of the emotions my face is revealing right now.
Doesn't Avatar come out tonight?
Yeah.
Yeah.
13 years in the making.
Jesus Christ. It's that's something else.
I think they have like 3 others after this already like ready to go too. Like they're going to come out back to back to back, I think.
Are they all going to be 13 years apart? Will I live to see
I think we're going to catch up on these 13 years.
Okay.
Something like that. I might have been before Disney bought them. I don't know if plans changed.
I mean, Disney just released Willow 35 years after the last one. So that's something.
Did they stop using that derogatory term peck?
No, they use it. No, they definitely use it. You know, remember how I complained about how a lot of it was too dark? A ton of people. I went to Twitter and typed in Willow too dark, and there was like 100 tweets of people complaining about how dark it was. And someone said, "Oh, Ben's just old, and someone in the comments said I'm old and I need glasses." But I don't think that helps with brightness.
But if 200
it helps
other
with
people,
clarity, but not really brightness.
If 200 other people were also old, then maybe you guys are all just old and can't see brightness.
Somebody, here, hold on.
Back to my place.
Seems like a mistake on the part of the filmmakers.
I guess Game of Thrones had a lot of shit that was too dark. I didn't really watch a lot of Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones had a battle at like night. The Battle of Blackwater was too dark.
Okay. Yeah, this was a battle at night.
They fixed that after. Yeah, spend $5,000 on an HDR monitor and you'll be able to watch it as it was meant to be.
I have an HDR TV that only costs like $1,000.
Battle of Black, Long Night, not Blackwater. I don't know, guys. I take it all back. Scott Gubo says this is worse than suicide. Ruby Jewel's gonna win.
He won. He won DP Idol.
Winner by suicide.
Here's a screenshot of Willow. Like that. Like there's like. It was the last episode. Well, actually, no. The last episode came out yesterday, but this was the most recent episode at the time.
And you can't see the depth here?
What?
You can't see all the action going on?
No, you couldn't. Like,
but this is clear, though, right? This picture here?
I mean, it's clear. It's dim. It's very dim.
Yeah, so it was worse in the actual video than this.
Yes. Yeah, see, like, it's...
Yeah, I had to actually had to get up and actually get a different angle for that. I didn't see the other two guys in the background there.
I turned my lights off and turned my brightness up to be able to see it.
Yeah, this is all clear to me. I can see all the action going on here.
Are you lying?
No, I could explain it to you. This woman here has the guy with the
yeah, I mean, I can kind of see
the
it.
babe
It's
behind
just
the other guy sulking behind her.
Yeah, it just seems.
I just have very young, cool, hip guy eyes. This is all 4 screens that we just looked at now together.
Yeah.
And this is Ruby Jewels. See, I'm on it. I'm on it. I know things. Sticky, your eyes are fucked up. We know why your eyes are fucked up, so we don't even have to get your opinion. I can see clearly now the rain is gone. That's true.
Mm-hmm.
It's true. I don't believe in God. I believe I am God. That's a difference.
Here's Jespro.
My fellow drunken peasant.
Oh God, I gotta turn her up.
Yes.
I gotta boost her audio.
It is I, Jespro. I just want to point out some stuff about.
Oh, yeah, I'll be right back.
Things going
Continue
on.
the thing, of course.
In the DP Discord about some love affairs that are going on, besides mine.
You fucker,
But
man.
What?
Honest Red.
Shooting your fecal matter into the air.
It was just a series of farts. I figured they were well timed after this actual Mania promo. Jess Bro loves farts.
I will ever write in my head, because I wake up every morning and I look, and there they are fighting, bickering, and sometimes Shabisky pops up and he's egging on Red.
That's the best thing about the actual Mania room in the DP Discord is great, because there's always a battle. Everyone's cutting promos on each other in there.
At this point, I don't know if there is a proof. At this point, I don't know if there's a spoiler. At this point, I don't know what's going on. We got John from Finland This man is a legend. This man is wild. I love John from Finland. Just some of the stuff he talked about.
Yeah, we haven't seen him in a little while.
He's hanging out.
Yeah. And then I go to like, oh, and I get spammed by Shabisky all the time for his little streams he does like constantly. Like, bitch, I saw all your stream. There was like only 5 people watching your stream. Like,
She's
really,
calling out Shabisky right now?
You're not all that.
Jespro versus Shabisky?
Oh, look at it. It's look. I could just read. Let me go up a little bit and read. Let's see. This is from Honest Red. Why are you even trying to argue with me right now? Nobody.
What?
Nobody.
Are you sure this is a promo? I think Jespro just accidentally recorded herself reading the Discord. I don't think this is a promo.
Okay.
I think this is just Jespro reading the Discord. Am I wrong, Jespro? Did you mean to have the camera on during this? What's going on?
We need more information.
What's going on?
To hear you cry all day about how you never win, and I don't want to hear everyone complain about your crying.
Let's see what else we got.
That is a good Honest Red.
Yeah. That's the best Honest Red.
Hometown, literal ground zero. Petty crimes and burglaries were on the rise this fall. There were many burglaries, violence against the authorities, madness. People were spiraling towards the first levels of Dante's. It was one of those nights, great nights. The raids were a few hours a week.
It's John
hit
from
while
Finland.
others do the damage. Simple enough. At least for me. They say a man dies once. A raider dies 100. And sometimes it's hold the night, charge, wipe, argue about tactics. We would still die. During your second break, the escapism came to a halt.
Mega Man. People say they want more Jespro.
Oh, they do?
Yeah.
I don't know if that's true. I think that's just people simping for the fact that she left her camera on. They think she might accidentally walk on naked. You guys are sick. She's going to walk on naked. She'd tell you.
Fuck sickos. Fuck sickos. So we are going to wrap this one up. We're going to go do our Patreon stuff.
Is this the escapism come to a halt? Is that where it ends?
Yeah.
Okay. John is entering the fray again. This narrative, I don't know where it's going. Maybe to Jespro.
All we know is escapism has come to a halt. Every one of us should go outside and touch grass.
All right.
But every one of you should actually just join our Patreon.
Oh, yeah, that too.
You can also become a member and see it. Just choose the third option, the post shows and more.
Liquid
option.
Skelly, thank you for hanging with us. Everybody, thank you for hanging with us tonight.
Good night, everyone.
Night, y'all.